It's time!
Today I got time, cuz.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
Can't stop, won't stop. Celebrate, cause we get down, baby. We get down, baby.
The same
Give
shit.
me an example and then you saying nothing.
I'm not giving. What the fuck do I need to be giving you whole ass examples for, man? It's either I'm talking. Look, like I said, I'm not Steve. We either have a problem or we don't. Who I look like, Steve?
Hey, you need to call Mike Slocum Hurt Hotline because apparently your feelings hurt because I said, damn, that's crazy. A sin Borello would drink. Buy your drink. I'ma take it home with me.
I'm not Steve.
I'm not meant to wish you, nigga. Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not meant to wish you, nigga. See me, you bitch.
So what you like about what Mr. Wishy did?
I'll tell you, and with the same thing I told them, they're moving around at a high rate. Even though they may not have the views, their name ring bells in the space.
Stupid.
Give me the loot.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbit. You name it.
Here we go.
I want to do hood rat stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. My brother from another mother international. How do you do today?
I'm not Steve.
I'm cool, but I'm not Steve.
Hey, man.
Who I was like, Steve?
Shout out to everybody, man. I see you guys. We are here. Let's do a quick roll call. Quick roll call. Show Enough in the building. Clay God in the building. 339 is in the building. We got Shabby Kid in the building. CJ's in the building. Mr. Miyagi is in the building. Shout out to the Shiki. I'm not meant to wish you the Shiki. What's good, man?
Shout out to the Shiki, man.
Yeah.
Pulling up for the yacht party.
Yes,
I know the niggas on the yacht didn't fuck with us. We'll get into that, but yeah, man. Shout out to the Shiki pulling up.
Yes, sir.
Everybody that pulled up. Cornell pulled up.
Yes, sir.
Shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Legendary meetup. We're gonna get into everything. We're gonna talk about the meetup in depth. We're gonna talk about everything, and had a couple haters that had smoke from Intuition. Hey, panel is open today. Anybody that has smoke, anybody that wants to talk about any of the stuff that went on this week, any of the people that just rock with us, that just want to come to the panel, y'all are all welcome to pull up. We're gonna address everything though.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys. Let's get into the we'll get into the submittals real quick, guys, the housekeeping, and then we'll jump into the show. We got a lot to cover. And yeah, haters are completely welcome, man. If you got some smoke from Intuition, pull up to the panel, man. Pull up to the panel. All right, y'all. Let's go over our Patreon and our website real quick, and then we will jump into the show. Shout out to Timbo, Travel Lover. Got the popcorn ready. Yeah, man. Jeez.
I don't know why we got to keep putting bells to ass, but I mean,
hey, man.
I don't get it, but
haters
it is what it is, man. We'll do it.
Haters gonna hate. All right, real quick, guys. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Mentuitions, where you guys will get all the game and all the sauce. It is free to join. Make sure you guys sign up for free. We have some of our travel guides, censored versions of our travel guides on our Patreon. Again, that's patreon.com/Mentuition. We have 3 tiers. Our first tier is our general admission tier. You get access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive Patreon uncensored content, exclusive Discord content, access to our videos before they hit YouTube, access to our WhatsApp group, exclusive behind the scenes footage and special Discord access. Next up, we have our VIP tier. You get access to all of our not safe for YouTube posts, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members on live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off the consultations, 10% off the merch, and even more special Discord access. And last, but certainly not least,
Spin the check and get it right back.
if you want to support us at the highest level, you can join our All Access Pass membership. You get 1 free consultation per month, up to 60 minutes, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 20,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, access to the Mentuition Mafia WhatsApp group, free exclusive member-only meetups. That's internationally and nationally. Okay, we had some meetups, so shout out to Mafia. VIP access to discounts on our merch, yacht parties, and other events. And guys, don't forget to join the Discord. The Discord link is in the description below. People were saying the Discord link wasn't working. Guys, double check that. Go to mentuitiondiscord.net, but there also should be a special link in the description. Again, if it doesn't work, let us know. We'll make a new one. Also, guys, join our Facebook group. Facebook group has over 700 members, guys. We are growing each day. It is free to join the Facebook group, link in the description below, and join our YouTube membership, guys. If all the other tiers and all the other things I'm explaining are too expensive for you, we have a YouTube membership called the Mentuition Mafia that is only $3.99. And speaking of the Mentuition Mafia, shout out to Calais God, man. Calais made a new Mentuition Mafia logo. We kind of remixed the logo that we had, and we should put that up on the screen here in a moment. But thank you, Calais, for making a new Mentuition Mafia logo.
And he made the logo for the Facebook group. He redid that too. Shout out to him.
Appreciate you.
Working hard behind the scenes. Yeah, man, that's our guy. So we appreciate it. Shout out to everybody else that just pulled up.
Yeah.
K9 pulled up. Strictly Travel, Carter 4. Shout out to y'all. Mollywood, I see you.
Hey,
shout out to everyone pulling up.
Real quick, guys, make sure you check out the website, mentuitionnetwork.com. The website's here. You can book a consultation.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
Or you guys can certainly check out the website, guys. We have a Carnival yacht party. Okay, guys, that we're going to be doing. So
we have two Carnival yacht
parties. And guys, we're going to revamp this page. I believe this first yacht party was a huge success. So as long as the support is there, man, we're going to do 2 more yacht parties for Carnival with Don Banks, maybe King 68, or maybe some other influencers or celebrities will pull up, man. I think that I could probably get some other people to come down here that'll be cool and that'll be fucking having a great time. So stay tuned, man. We got some big surprises for the Carnival yacht party. We want to make this a reoccurring thing where we do Mentuition collabs with influencers and or celebrities, bring them into our to the travel space and show them a good time. And yeah, guys, they actually booked the consultation.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
What better people to do it with than Mentuition, man? We show people the ropes. We take them around these countries and they have a good time. So
they don't really fuck with us though. Like
they don't.
They're not fucking with us. They're kicking us off the yacht.
I know.
Kicking me out of frame somehow.
Somehow. We're going to talk about it, chat. There's a lot of misconceptions in the travel space. I think
there's a lot of just blatant lies and niggery.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say.
When we do things, people always have to pick like something that isn't even true, but they always got to nitpick about stuff. So we'll talk about it, and we're gonna talk our shit and show y'all, man, that we are doing something different. We're trying to go viral with this shit, or make other people go viral, and also just make content that nobody else is making. And for that, we should be respected, but obviously there's always haters. All right, guys. So yeah, check out the website, guys. The yacht party page. We're gonna get a video up here with a promo. Shout out to Don Banks. He already edited up his NYE yacht party. He's gonna be dropping that very soon. We're gonna drop an NYE yacht party video, and we're gonna add a lot of that footage from that and all the other yacht parties to this Carnival party yacht promo that we're gonna put on this page. So we're gonna revamp this page, guys. But get your tickets now because the ticket prices will go up. Shout out to everybody who, again, purchased tickets for our NYE yacht party. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We went out, we went to clubs, we had bottles, and the yacht party was like I said, a huge success. So, yeah, check out the website, guys, mentuitionnetwork.com. All right. So where do we start?
That's what I was gonna ask you. Where do we begin? Let's
talk about something positive first, man. Let's talk about the Mafia. Let's talk about the meetup.
Okay.
Just meeting up with our subscribers, Tashiki, Cornell, who else is here?
Our guy, I'll just say some people didn't want to, they support the movement behind the scenes, but they can't have certain things with jobs and things like that. They want to keep rocking with us. They say they're always in the chat, they're always here with us, but they don't want their names. So yeah, we had our guy Dennis, we had our guy Sean, we had
a bunch of people.
There's
another person down here that's been hitting me up.
Our guy Brian, our guy Al. There's several people. Josh. But we have some pictures to show of some of the events and some of the things that we did. So we'll pull those up. We'll show y'all how it went. We'll talk about all that stuff. Meetup was a huge success. It was our first official meetup. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. The people that couldn't pull up, you know, that wanted to. I hope that y'all can make it to another one because this was so dope. It was a chance to it was an awesome networking experience. I know some people think that, you know, Don doesn't fuck with us, but we brought him out to dinner. It's cool for like us to all eat together, all talk about different things. They, you know, the people could ask us and him any questions that they wanted to talk about, you know, just life. And, you know, if they want to come to Brazil or they want to live expat lives, how to do it, what's the best way to do it. It was literally like an actual like physical consultation that everybody got for free. And it was just cool to see so many, you know, you see all these negative examples in the travel space of Black people going overseas, messing stuff up, fighting, things like that, PDF files. People kept asking us, you know, with the Floyd situation, like, yo, are y'all still going to Brazil? Our eyes are going to be on the yacht party, blah, blah, blah. And the answer was always yes. You know, the Brazil train doesn't stop for anything. And then also, you know, we're not into that shit. So it doesn't really matter with everything else going on, what eyes are on our stuff, because we're legit and everything's gonna, you know, it's all legit shit. So shout out to everybody that believed in the vision. We had to come up with the vision. We had it. Me and Steve had to invest money up front to pay for all this stuff, to put on these events. It's not like other events where, you know, you do a fundraiser, the subs send it in, and then you put it together for a party. No, me and Steve had to come out of pocket, pay for everything up front, reserve everything, do all this stuff, make reservations at restaurants, book the yacht, pay for, you know, all this stuff up front, and then hope to get a return on our investment. So shout out to everybody that supported. Huge success. The event in total was just dope. We didn't really have any crazy moments or people fighting, people arguing, anything like that. All the personalities meshed well. And that says a lot because there's a lot of weird motherfuckers out there. But everybody was cool, and everybody had a good time. Some people are leaving today. They were telling us how much fun they had and they can't wait till the next one. So super excited for the next meetup. Yep. What were your thoughts on that?
Everything was great, man. Yacht party was lit. Meeting up with the mafia was cool. Couple of the mafia members, man, they are so funny in person, man. You know what I'm saying? Just good sense of humor. It was just dope to put faces to like avatars and screen names and stuff. Some people we've seen before, obviously they came up, but it was cool to just meet everybody in person. I'm glad we got to spend time with the mafia. And yeah, next meetup's gonna be crazy. We're gonna probably do it in Colombia. So stay tuned for that. I think Colombia would be the place. Hold on.
I just left Colombia.
As long as the president of Colombia doesn't get captured by Trump or some crazy shit don't happen. Yeah. But we're gonna see what happens, chat. But we're
still doing a yacht party for Carnival too, not to get confused. But
that's not a meetup though, per se.
Yeah, he's talking about an official meetup. Like,
the Carnival shit you can come to, but that we're not gonna be doing like it's not Mentuition. I mean, Mentuition can come, and the mafia can come. But what I'm saying is like this was a real meetup where we plan certain days to go to places. Hey guys, let's all go to the beach. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's get a bottle here. Like we had things we did, and we had to audible certain things because we were just tired. We were partying too much for certain stuff, but I think that overall it was a success. Everybody enjoyed themselves. We got a couple quick super chats, man. Shout out to Note to Self. He says, "Address the smoke." We're gonna go into that right now.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Note to Self. We're about to get into that. Shout out to Pink Panther. He says we have a smoke show. Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. Shout out to Note to Self again, comes in with a $9.99, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you guys.
And thanks for being a member too, bro. Note to Self. We appreciate it. Member for how many months? 8 months.
8 months, bro. I gotta drop a bomb for that.
Yeah, that means a lot, man. We have the mafia supporting. Note to Self, hit me up in the Discord. We'll get you in the group chat too, because I don't think you're in there. But
facts.
Did you want me to drop the link too?
Well, let's go into what we're gonna go. Yeah, we
okay.
Let's get in it, and we'll drop the link after.
Okay.
So there seems to be chat, narrative in the space that me and Al were, on the yacht, and we paid King 6'8" to come to the yacht, and somehow King 6'8" or Don or whoever told Al to get out of the shot when we were shooting.
I got hoed, chat. I got hoed.
Al got hoed. He got bitched. He got
thrown
off the yacht.
They kicked me off the yacht.
Yeah.
If they would have done it on Folks' grave, like the captain would have turned the ship around. He'd have had his sword out. King 6'8" would have walked the plank. Just craziness.
Nonsense. I believe that the yacht party was a huge success. We tried to give you guys elements of Al was in it a lot more than me. So let me explain a few things about the yacht party before we jump into the smoke. So the yacht party was going to happen no matter what. We had set up this yacht party
in August or July. No, it was July when we said we were going to do it.
Yeah, and so Don Banks wasn't a part of it. King 6'8" was not a part of it. But we knew we were going to come down here and we were going to do a yacht party like we always do. And so what we had decided was, let's bring in Don and let's invite and bring in.
What happened first was we weren't even planning on bringing in Don. Don hit us up on IG and he had reached out and he's like, yo, I fuck with the channel. I see that you guys are going to be in Brazil. Let's collab and do some content. And then me and Steve, we talked about it. We're like, yo, we should get Don in on the yacht party. I think that would be lit. So let's ask him, if he wants to be a part of it. So Don, he said, yeah, of course.
Right.
So,
well, what I'm saying is I want them to understand this was a party that we were going to do.
Yeah, this is a Mentuition meetup.
Regardless.
Yeah.
So the bitches that were going to be on the yacht might not have been the same bitches, but like the way that party went, it would have went that way no matter what. Like, that's what we do. Like, whether King or Don was there, me and Al were going to turn up, right? Like, so and the bitches would have been there. But
and
we
it's
knew
New Year's on the yacht.
Yeah, but we know that like Don's cool. He fucks with our channel. He watched us before he even started his content. We inspired him to make his YouTube channel partly. So, and he's out of here. He's his views and what he's doing in Brazil cannot be matched. So it was a no-brainer. And then King was like very last minute addition where I was just like, look, I'm shooting for you right now. Let's go and get this content. He wasn't even supposed to come to the yacht party. He was actually supposed to come after the yacht party, but I convinced him to come and be on the yacht. Okay, so I just want to clear that out just so people understand, like, we're turned, bro. Like, I get it. The views aren't there, and those of you may think we're boring because we're shadow banned or whatever happened with us, but I'm telling you, we're turned. This is my life. This has been my life for the last 20 years. So Al, you want to pick up from there. So yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. And then I'll keep going. Go ahead.
So yeah. So like there's a narrative that he got on the boat. He told me to get out the frame. If anybody, if Pob wants to come up, passive aggressive Pob. I gotta call him passive aggressive Pob.
But I will tell you this, Pob. How can I put you above Mentuition? Where you been this year?
Yeah. So passive aggressive Pob. He made a live stream yesterday. Of course, he deleted it because him and a few other people that he looks up to, they all do the same thing. They throw stones, they hide their hands, right? They throw stones and they hide their hands. And they try to act like, yo, I'm trying to help Mentuition or I'm trying to do this, but Pob over here making up shit that didn't happen. He's talking a bunch of shit. He's calling me and Steve goofies. He's saying that, we paid King to come on the yacht. He's saying that King kicked me out of a shot or something like that. I invite anybody that has anything to say about the yacht party or anything to say about us, pull up to the panel. You don't got to do it behind the live and then delete it afterwards. You know, it's stand on that shit. You were talking that you said, I thought y'all was cool with Pop. Nah, Pop's been hating on us for a while now. He's been hating, and we're gonna pull up some of the stuff that he's been saying, but it's every 2 seconds he has something negative to say, because last year, that's what Banks had said, you know, Pop's living off this one trip that he had to the DR, and then Banks called him out. He's like, Mentuition's more lit than you. Where have you been? What have you done? They're out here moving around. What have you done? So then that initially made Pop start coming out with all these diss videos, hating on us behind the scenes. And then everything that we do, he's been super critical, super hating. Yesterday he's hating. He's making up lies about things that didn't even happen. So I invite Pop to pull up to the panel like a man, like you keep saying. I'll say this to them. Pull up to the panel. Show us where I got kicked out of the frame. Show us where any of this stuff happened. Give us timestamps. Everything's live. We can go right through it, and we can pull up exactly what you're talking about, because none of that happened.
So as far as the yacht party goes, guys, here's a little more context so you guys know what's going on a little bit behind the scenes. What was supposed to happen was we were supposed to have a videographer and a photographer actually show up, but a third videographer. So I actually I was supposed to be on the boat just having fun, and I was going to pay a YouTuber's videographer, a pretty big YouTuber. I won't say his name on this particular show, but anyway, he does a lot of live streaming and videography work for another popular travel space YouTuber. He lives here in Rio, and he was supposed to come on the boat. And what was going to happen was I'd film a little bit, pass it off to Al. Al would film me. We'll pass it off to our hired videographer. He'd film Don when Don needs help, film King when King needs help, and film me when I need help. Right before the yacht party started, they said, they sent out like this little message here in Brazil saying that if you're going to watch the fireworks, be careful, because there's going to be 4-foot waves and you're going to rock. And the motherfucker,
it was like that. You get that Amber Alert message on your phone. It was basically one of those that went to everybody's phone. Yeah. And it said like choppy waves.
Yeah. So we lost some girls because of that, like some baddies. We actually had
crazy baddies,
some
bro.
Supermodel type joints, badder than the chicks that was on the boat that was supposed to pull up, that are too cutesy, so they didn't want to feel like they're rocking on a boat. And then this particular cameraman backed out a few hours before, and I just didn't have any time. So I pretty much held the camera the whole time. I turned it on me sometimes. I was grabbing some ass. I'll show y'all some timestamps. I had a good time. I don't have a problem holding the camera, but I did have a dedicated cameraman to film who backed out and bailed out. So I just want to add that element in, because I know a lot of people call us cameramen and we're lame and we're losers. And I am King 6'8's cameraman. I invited him on the yacht. We're there to get content. I told Don, hey man, we're gonna film this. I'll give you all the content. That'll be part of our collab deal. Is like, you come on the yacht, you promote it, but also whatever I shoot, whatever me and Al shoot, we'll give you the content so you can put it in your next video. Shameless plug, he's dropping his video tomorrow. So a lot of it's the footage I took. So I'm happy for that. And yeah. So back to Pop. I'm watching some clips, and we'll bring them up if you have them, of him saying, yeah, we're goofies. They paying King 6'8 to be on the yacht. All this stuff. I mean,
we got bring pushed it up out the screen. Nah, he deleted the, like I said, they throw stones, him, a couple other people too.
I thought we had clips
in the space. We did, but one of the people was supposed to me and Steve are doing a bunch of things, and people were just sending us stuff telling us that Pop was talking shit. So he had clipped some of the stuff that Pop was saying, and then Pop deletes the video because he can't stand on what he's saying. So that's what happened. So it's not up. He deleted.
Well, no, I'm saying if they clipped it, isn't it saved?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Damn. I really wish that was still up. If anybody has a clip from that live, please send it to us in Discord or DM it to me on Instagram, because I don't like to take things completely out of context. I know we were called goofies. I know that we were called, they were saying that we paid King 6-8 to be there. All this dumb shit.
Yeah, he was just saying a bunch of crazy shit. Like, and then he was making up fictional scenarios in his head of things that happened. And then he was hyping himself up to get mad at it. And it's like, bro, none of this even happened. I don't know why you're, man, they can hold it. I'm like, bro, what are you talking? None of that happened. So yeah, like I said, we could drop the link. We can hear from the horse's mouth.
Is Pop in the chat though? Pop
is definitely in the chat. He'd be on our dick. So if he wants to pull up, he can. The link's in the chat, but it's completely up to him. I know that he'll, go live again, hide it behind membership or delete it.
Yeah. So
there's some other people in the space that should we address them too?
Yeah, but what I'll say before we address any other haters, guys, we are trying to do new things in the space and bring new people to the space and just like give you guys some entertainment. You guys, the haters I'm talking to, I don't know why you're trying to pick, like they'll be like, yo, at the 30-minute and 15-second and 12 millisecond and 2 nanosecond mark, Steve went up to a girl and she kind of looked away for a second. She not feeling him because he a lame. Or like they'll pick like, man, at this part, Al hit the way he looked. Bro, look at the way his face looks. Y'all just be picking like the one little part of the yacht. It's like, guys. And then I had somebody say, I'm gonna bring it up. Yo, why aren't the guys dancing? Nigga, there's girls shaking ass. Do you really want me or Al on the camera talking shit the whole time? Like, don't you want to see the girls? Don't you want to see the ass? Like, what is it that you want? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Go ahead real quick.
So we supposed to be on the yacht. We're supposed to throw the party, organize the party, throw the party, then be on the party. Then we're supposed to be lit, enjoying the party, turned up. We're supposed to have the girls dancing. We're supposed to record it all. We're supposed to have everything in place as far as that. And we're supposed to make sure the guys are dancing and having fun. Like, that don't even make sense, bro. It really don't make sense. So, like I said, we dropped the link. Pop could say what he needed to say himself. I have a couple receipts because people been sending me stuff. And me and Steve have been ignoring it. Like, we're not really worried about Pop. Pop's not doing anything for the space. He's not pushing the space forward. He's going to a bunch of countries that nobody gives a fuck about. And then he keeps going on Keisha's panel and other people's panels because he doesn't have an audience that he's created himself. And then he's talking shit. And, he's like, I don't do lives. You don't do lives because they're not successful. And you're afraid of failure. That's why you don't do lives. You just sit there and the thing is too, guys, me and Steve are running a whole production, right? We're running a whole entire production. These niggas is just firing up their computer, hit go live. There's a huge difference, right? So some of the stuff people are like, oh, the Don Banks stream, he didn't put you guys in something, he don't fuck with y'all. And King don't fuck with y'all. I'm like, bro, we're literally at parties with we literally brought King down here. The reason why King is here is because of us. All of the people, all of the connections. King's security guard is my guy. The cameraman is the guy that Steve knows. All this stuff. We helped him get his passport. We met him at the airport. We did all that stuff. We invited him to our yacht party. Like, the whole reason why he's down here is because of us. And while he's down here, Steve is getting paid to work for him. So some of the stuff that we're shooting is for him specifically, but we may live stream that to our channel as well, just so that we can show kind of what we're doing. But some of the focus has to be on him. Some of the focus has to be on Don Banks. Some of the things that we're shooting, even though we're streaming to all 3 channels, some of the stuff may be centered towards a Don Banks or a King over us. But, you know, it's all a group collaboration. All three of them, I mean, both of them fuck with us, and we literally have been talking with them every day, meeting with them every day, and all of that stuff. So I don't know, you know, what else to like. You're telling us he don't fuck with us and he kicked me off the yacht, but he's on another yacht, you know, the next day with us. Like the shit doesn't even make sense, man. It don't even make sense. Let me get to some of these super chat. Big Al will put some pause on you. It don't even, the thing about Pob too is Pob picks on people that he thinks that he can beat in a fight. And then he says some stuff to try to get them riled up. And then his main thing is, oh, let's fight. Let's get in the ring. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, like that's his main play, right? And nobody's afraid of him. No, like we're not going overseas to fight, but we're not afraid of Pob. Like, so that's his whole thing. He's not smart enough to win an argument. He's not smart enough to win a debate. That's why he keeps doing all this whole shit, talking shit, and then deleting the lives right afterwards. He made a live and put it behind members and called me and Steve the Step Brothers and talking shit on there because people fuck with our channel more than people fuck with his channel. He can have more viewers than us, but people fuck with our channel. Nobody is going to a Pob meetup, right? Pob has to team up with Keese or Lord or somebody else because Pob is not a main event fighter. He's one of the beginner fighters, like the first round. Me and Steve are main events, right? People came from all over the United States to come down to our meetup, spent a lot of money to come meet us in person. That wouldn't happen with Pob. Pob couldn't put on a yacht party by himself. Pob couldn't do these events by himself. And me and Steve have done it in multiple countries by ourselves. So that's why he keeps talking shit. So like I said, I dropped the link for him. He can say whatever he wants to. Pink Panther said, would you ever go to Pakistan? Nah, I have no reason to go to Pakistan. It doesn't prove anything. It doesn't make you tougher. It doesn't make anything. There's no content value there. Nobody's watching that shit. Nobody cares about it. Yeah. So, it's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see if there's any more super chat. I don't know why y'all address the haters. They're broke at home. Yeah, but it's like a bully, man. These people keep talking shit. You had Sin City, right? Thought he was behind a private live talking shit on Steve, saying, I'm not Steve because he's not man enough to get on it and say it to Steve's face or say it on his own panel, right? They'll talk shit and then they'll go and delete the lives. That's what, or move it to members because that's what they do. I'm not Steve behind a membership talking shit. Like we don't have fucking people watching all over. And he's right though. He's not Steve. He has a failing YouTube channel. He goes live for 2 weeks straight and then, you know, collects a bag and then vanishes, right? So that's him. He's right. He's not Steve. Steve is actually lit. He's in the travel space. He's bringing King 6'8" to Brazil, which none of these niggas could ever do. And then, you know, and he's over here talking shit like he's actually out here doing something. And I understand why, you know, him and Keese were beefing because Sin's lazy. He's not putting out any content. So anybody can fire up a live. They can talk shit. They can hit go live, talk shit. There's not anybody out here that can do what we do. There's not anybody out here doing productions. There's not anybody out here doing dope ass meetups like this in other countries. There's not anybody doing successful yacht parties and events and things like that. So yeah, I'm just and the thing is, we're not talking about these people, right? Me and Steve never mentioned the Sin City, but he feels the need to come and talk his shit to us because, you know, behind privacy, right? He thinks it's a private live. He won't do it out in the open, right? So that's what I'm saying. These people keep throwing stones and hiding their hands. Let me see. Travel space is slow. I'm glad I'm an unknown 6-figure guy. I just want the mixed women and the money. 100%, man. A lot of these people are slow. A lot of these people are slow. Bro, I just wanted the mixed women, bro. What are y'all yapping about? Hey, man, I want to know what people are yapping about. And we dropped the link. None of these dudes are going to pull up. I would actually have more respect if they did come up to the panel and say it, but they just want to hide behind lives, talk their shit, talk about certain YouTubers, talk about there was another YouTuber talking shit on a certain content creator saying he would never work with them. Then, you know, he's dick riding them, right? Is that's the way it is, man. It's WWE. So y'all can pull up, we can talk about it amicably, civilly, and we can see. If y'all got the timestamps of me getting kicked off the yacht or kicked out of the frame or whatever, like Pop was going on a rant about that. He claims that it happened. I want to see a timestamp of any of it happening. And if it did happen, if it was real, me and Steve went live the next day, right? The next day we went on another yacht party. We went on another yacht party that we got invited to, and we did a live. And everybody in the chat was saying, yo, that shit was dope. New Year's was crazy, blah, blah, blah. Pop was also saying we only had like 30 people in the chat on New Year's, which was cap. I checked it and it was 124 when I checked it. And I only checked it one time because I wasn't really on YouTube. I was enjoying the party. But yeah, it's these people, they just make up lies. When you're out here winning, you won the Super Bowl already. You already killed it. We did everything we said we were going to do. We've been talking about months for this yacht party. Everybody was anticipating it. And then, you know, there's either no talk about it, or the people that are talking about it are making up lies about the party. It's shit that didn't happen. Pink Panther says, Sin sneak this in too. Yeah. Yep. He sneaked this in. Yeah. Sin, Lord be sneak this in too sometimes. But it's all cool, man. We're here to address any of it. Anybody who wants to pull up, they can pull up. We can talk about it. But yeah, Sin, I mean, he made a valid point. He is not Steve. He's not Steve whatsoever. He don't have Steve's work ethic. He don't have Steve's success. And you know, he's 100% facts. He'll be back next month though, couple weeks. He'll go live and then fizzle out. You'll see him. It's like the locusts. You ever see them locusts that be coming up? You know, every season they'll come up and then they'll die off and disappear. That's Sin City. That's Sin City. All I know is Check told me directly that y'all are the truth, and Check is Rushmore. Check's cool as fuck. Check, me and Steve hit him up behind the scenes. Super cool dude. Shout out to him. Shout out to Flyboy. Shout out to Don Banks. All the people that are genuine in the space, that are who they are on camera. The same way they are on camera as they are in person. Shout out to them. But there's a few of y'all goofballs that just, you know, you be smiling in the face. You never say anything. When we're there, we were in Rio. Sin could have said all this stuff in Rio. We were there with him twice. He doesn't say it, right? We have plenty of lives. Sin can pull up and say it. He doesn't say it. He says it behind the members only chat, where he thinks that nobody else is watching because nobody watches his shit. And he says that shit behind there. So he's right. Like I said, he is not Steve whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm not Steve.
Okay, my bad, y'all.
Retired civilian sending it in. Shout out to him. He said, y'all boys bringing King down, change the game for the better. You can't call Passport Bros that word anymore, and Lord be sneak dissing like a motherfucker. Yes, Lord just be sneak dissing, and then he puts it behind members. That shit's coney. That shit's super coney. And like I said, me and Steve don't be addressing all this stuff a lot of times, and some of our members were saying, yo, why are y'all even addressing this? Because like, we ain't gonna just keep turning the other cheek. There's only so many cheeks to turn. No Diddy. But we're not gonna keep letting people just talk shit, say crazy shit, make up lies, all that shit, and then you know, hop in our chats like they cool, hop on our panels like they cool, all that shit, and just be saying crazy wild shit that's not even true. Like Pop was literally hyping himself up, getting mad over a situation that was fictional. It didn't even happen. And like I said, if any of these people want to pull up and show us, give us a timestamp. Everything's live. The good thing about live is it's there. The good thing about our lives is we ain't niggas that's gonna put that shit behind members and hide that shit, especially whenever something bad happens, right? So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for somebody to show me a timestamp of where I got kicked out of the frame or something like I said, it's WWE. They just make up lies, they make up shit that didn't happen. So I'm waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, man. Sorry guys, I had to take a quick call. But I am back. Y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Big money. Not sure.
No comment.
Yeah,
no comment.
Not sure.
No comment.
Tell Sneaky Steve to get on those Rio steroids. Hey man, hey man. I'm actually chat. I'm bulking up.
He been getting in the gym.
I'm bulking up a little bit. Chat. I'm bulking up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I can't show y'all, but yeah, I did work out with King. We did like 250 push-ups. Not all at once, of course, but we did, and then we did like what 75 burpees.
We
did
pull-ups.
I didn't do as many pull-ups. I gotta get my pull-up game right. I only did like maybe like 50 pull-ups, 60 pull-ups.
Yeah.
But I did like 250 pull-ups.
The main thing is you in the gym. You in the gym.
Yeah.
We should show them. I think it'd be cool to show some of the footage that we've taken so far. Like I think it'd be cool to show that King at the airport.
We'll pull up a little bit.
Getting his ride together.
Yeah, we'll pull up a little bit of footage.
All that shit.
So let me address a few things, chat, because he was talking and I want to make sure I get my shit off. So first and foremost, man, Mentuition, we're trying to take over just the travel space and bring new things to the travel space is what I'll say. We want to bring different celebrities down. I'm hoping in the future, again, when I say stuff, guys, I try to make it happen, right? So I'm picturing we bring celebrities down to Brazil or Colombia and we do yacht parties and we bring like Cash Cobain down, or we bring Lil Baby down, or we have these are all people like I could probably get connections with, right? Like Quavo or somebody down. And we do the same circuit. We take them to the favelas. We take them on a yacht. You know what I'm saying? We do a live. You know what I mean? Don Banks, whoever. We just have fun. You know, I'm thinking, what's the nigga name that's saying, "Can you help me?"
Oh, Boston Richie.
Real Boston Richie or somebody down. Like, because I know people that are cool with these people. So I'm thinking, man, it would be dope to like have them come down and introduce them to Brazil or to parts of the travel space and go live with it. You know what I'm saying? So again, chat, I know we cap and we're lames and we're losers, but I said I bring King down. I brought King. Like when I
Nobody
say this
believe
stuff,
that
chat,
shit.
yeah, like I'm speaking it into existence because I think it would be dope. And then I'm telling you, I'm saying it because I have the connections to make it happen. I'm not just talking. So I think that would be dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to do that. And then we have haters like I said, that they'll pick certain like parts of our live at the one, like I said,
she's squinting too hard. She's not interested. Blah, blah, blah. Then they go on a whole fucking, bro, he went on a whole fucking 3-hour live about us yesterday, talking like about shit that he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Shout out to the two people backstage. We're gonna bring y'all up in 1 second. I think K9 dropped down. K9, pull back up. We'll bring y'all up in 1 second. I just want to read a couple things. Shout out to Black Air Force Energy. One, he said try to collab with Rampage. We're trying to get in contact with him. We don't really have his contacts.
We could try.
But
we could try.
I be telling Steve, like, yo, you gotta record this. Like, Steve be around so many celebrities now. I mean, he was literally over Bryson Tiller's crib. Had bad bitches over there, just kicking it with him. He's cool with him. He's cool with a lot. He's made a lot of connections. Met Lil Baby, met Quavo. Like, he's met a million people just in these past few months. Where we could definitely make that shit happen. Especially like if y'all keep supporting the way y'all are doing. So we're definitely working on that. It would be dope to collab with Rampage because I literally watched him growing up in the UFC and I thought he was a pretty dope fighter. But yeah, he down here living it up, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Retired Civilian. He said, I hope y'all have a great 2026. Again, Al, I'm a fan for life. You made Vivi, older woman I was with, feel good. She wants you, bro. Vivi. You gotta hit me up. I don't know which one that I think I might have an idea, but yeah, if she's who I think she is, then yeah, she's super cool. Oh, my bad. All right, we got 2 people pulled up to the panel. Shout out to K9 and Black Sparrow. What is going on? What's popping?
What up, fellas?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up to the panel. Just wanted to tap in with y'all. If y'all have any comments, anything y'all got to add to today's live so far?
Yeah, man. So I mean, I watched the whole thing. I'm in Korea, so like time differences, you know, I'm ahead. I can see everything real time. I mean, like, as far as what I saw, man, everything looked pretty good. Like the girls are bad. Like I wish I was there. You know what I'm saying? I actually wanted to come, but just working right now overseas, I ain't really had time to, you know, go to the little New Year's Eve thing. But I did support y'all with the donations and stuff, and it was good content. You know, as far as what the other guys are talking about, I don't know exactly. I haven't seen the Paul video or nothing like that. But the only thing that I did saw in the beginning of watching it was, you know, when King and Don was talking, it was more like a collaboration. It seemed like it was collaboration with them two, and not necessarily like a collaboration with all 3 of y'all. But then in the beginning, I think was it Al? Yeah, Al came in. He came in the frame, and I was looking for them to acknowledge him at one point, but they didn't really acknowledge him in the beginning. But as the live stream went, you know, go by like that night and the next day, like y'all got acknowledged. It came like a Mentuition, King 6'8", and Don Banks type of collaboration, and that's what I saw moving forward. But in the beginning, it didn't seem that way.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
No,
But,
and that's good
yeah.
feedback. With me and Steve too, like this cameraman shit was last minute, so
Yeah, most definitely.
you got kicked off.
Because I can see where y'all kept switching. Like, you know, he would have it and he would go take care of what he got to take care of. Then somebody else would grab it and then they go take care of what they got to take care of. But either way, man, the shit was lit, bro. I don't care what nobody said. I enjoyed it. I watch all of it.
Yeah,
You know, even
the cameraman dude, once again, he didn't get kicked off. I said misspoke, but the waves were choppy. He didn't come.
Oh, that was choppy real bad, bro. That shit was funny when when Steve fell. Now, it seemed like during that part, when it was like when Steve fell, that's when everything kind of like changed. Like then they started acknowledging, like, yo, shout outs to Steve, man, you know, Mentuition. And I said, okay, now them boy like really talking about the whole Mentuition thing. Cause I'm like, man, why them boy ain't really saying nothing? Like it was just like them two going back at each other back and forth. You know, talking about their content and stuff, but then they finally acknowledged y'all, and that's what I was looking for. And I was like, okay, now this seemed more legit. And man, I don't give a damn nobody say, Steve, bro, you a hardworking dude, bro. I watch what you do behind the scenes and stuff. That's how I met y'all before. Y'all real chill dudes, and what y'all said, you know what I'm saying? We saw it. Despite what everybody else say, we saw it, bro. And trust me, I think this gonna be y'all year, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, Black Sparrow. Thank you.
Yes,
K9, what's up, bro?
I'm gonna step down, y'all.
Okay, Black
Appreciate
Sparrow.
it.
Appreciate you, bro.
Let me just reiterate once again. So we had the cameraman. He left last minute, and then he was supposed to do. He was supposed to film me, Steve, and King and Don and everyone, right? So that would have changed things. Me and Steve could have been in the shots a lot more, and then it would have felt more like a Mentuition, Don Banks, King collab. But you know, it's still like you said at the end. They said it, and me and Steve aren't like, we got a million things to worry about. We're not worried about whether or not they're shouting us out or they're doing all this stuff. Like it, you know, they're gonna talk to each other amongst each other because they're sitting right next to each other, and they're in it. So that's why they did that. So just wanted to reiterate that it wasn't no them dissing us, no nothing.
Yeah.
King put us in the title
And-
of his live. You know,
real-
having a different point.
Real quick, too, guys. Just to add, they were vlogging. So King and Dawn are gonna put out their own separate vlogs for their channel. So they're basically feeling like, okay, this is my time to say, oh, what's up? This is King. Like they're trying to make content for their clips and their vlog. Yeah,
while we're live streaming.
Yes. So if you guys notice, I had 2 cameras in my hand. At one point, I have King's big ass FX, and you'll see it in the shot where I'm literally holding 2 cameras at the same time, because basically they're gonna make their own, or all 3 of us are gonna make our own separate content. And we didn't start the live until the boat was already out on the water. So we got a lot of footage. I'll bring it up of King going, yo, Al's in the shot, I'm in the shot, yo, a bunch of our supporters, Cornell, a bunch of our Mentuition people are gonna be in King's vlog, like just talking and chopping it up with King, like the people that are Mentuition Mafia members. So y'all didn't see that because we didn't start the live right away. So it looked like, damn, like, why did they start it? We started it, I don't know, right before the fireworks, maybe an hour or so before the fireworks, but like there was a whole hour or 2. Matter of fact, we were on the boat for an hour before we even pulled off. And then, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you guys may have seen it in a different light. But
shout out to Visual Hype. He said, if my lawn guy cancels, I can just drive around and find a new one. I would have found a person to hold the camera. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. People don't understand that this is a production, right? You can't just, cool, you can find a guy to do your lawn. You can't find a guy to do your lawn 2 hours before you need to do it, to have it done. You're probably gonna have to do it yourself at that point, right? This dude canceled a couple hours before the yacht party. It was like an hour and a half before the yacht party. Me and Steve are doing a million things. We have to get the food. We have to get the alcohol. We got to make sure the girls are there. It's New Year's Eve, so traffic is crazy. So we got to get around all that shit. Everybody's coming to where we're leaving, and so the traffic's crazy because they're all trying to be here for New Year's. There's 10 million people coming into the city. So it's a fucking production. You can't just find another cameraman an hour and a half before that's going to be able to shoot and do the high quality camera work that me and Steve are used to. That's cap.
Yeah,
so,
it's not about just holding the camera too.
Like,
If he holding the camera, it's wiggling.
That makes no sense.
And they don't know what they're doing.
This nigga compared it to somebody cutting the grass. Anybody could cut the grass. Fucking the 7-year-old kid can cut the grass.
Yeah. And it's not just holding the camera, guys. It is a lot more to it with just understanding like angles and all that kind of stuff. So
shout out to Carter Ford too. He in the building.
Carter Ford, what good.
To the Mafia. Mentuition Mafia's in the building. About 103 in the chat. So fire tonight in the travel space. Mentuition started out 2026 with the fireworks and the baddies. Let me give you my perspective on the joint. No glazing, right? So when I seen it, I already followed King from watching some of Steve's videos. He hot on Instagram. His whole theme, he stayed quiet. He just be getting shorty's numbers just off the rip. Paul. So I knew that he was a titan in his realm, and then Don Banks in his travel space is a titan. So for these brothers to put that together, it was a talent standoff at the beginning. But I think as things culminated and the party kept going, everybody just started to take that deep breath and, you know what I'm saying, realize they in the right spot at the right time, and that they all could get whatever they need to get out of the situation. And so it was a celebration, man. And that's what it's about, sitting at the table with the guys saying they ain't talk about this. Y'all was bold enough because we had just heard the crazy news out of Brazil. I was like, can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, y'all in trouble. How y'all gonna do this? I put out a statement. That was decent. That was decent to good PR. I'll give you that. And then I still was like, let's see what they do, you know. And then the ladies was just so grown and so beautiful, so nice. Y'all did your thing, man. Champagne hours in the building. Y'all know when the heavy hitters in the building, you got to take a step back sometime, let them rock out, and you just get the credit for putting it all together. It's called production, man.
Yeah, man.
And we're not too high and mighty to take a step back sometimes. You know, sometimes it requires us, you know, humbling ourselves, you know, but on our party, it was our party. I mean, we showed everything we could. But you guys got to understand there's a lot that goes on. Sometimes you're tired, right? And then you may be tired, have a moment where you're tired and you're on camera, and then that's gonna show. And then it's like, oh, this person doesn't want to be there, or that. Like, it's just like people are humans. So I think that the party was a huge success.
Yeah.
I think other people are going to try to duplicate that, but
absolutely,
you know,
Chat, I want to say something. Think of it like when Metro Boomin, or like sometimes you don't have to be all on the record the whole time. You know what I mean? Jumping in. You know what I mean? You have your Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. You got that.
Sometimes you don't.
You got that run that. Hold on. You got that run that back turbo, chat, right? It's just
run that back turbo.
You already know what's gonna happen when that comes on.
Sometimes they don't even put their tags on it. You don't even know that it's
what I'm
their
saying.
song.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I
that's
need
crazy.
y'all to understand, when you're producing stuff, you don't always gotta be. It's like remember that when Carter Ford, when what's the nigga's name? What's the nigga's name that was with Biggie and Tupac? Tall nigga, big nigga.
Oh, Suge.
Suge goes on and he's like, you don't want them all dancing in the video. Come over to Death Row, right? Like, you don't always want a motherfucker behind you fucking like
Mintuition.
Yeah,
This is a Mintuition
like,
yacht party.
I'm
Every
not-
time I go in and Don and King are it's a Mintuition
like,
yacht party. Like,
I'm not hyped, bro. Like, we're there, bro. It's our shit. Like, King is here because of me, bro. Like, y'all know that. You know what I mean? So I don't need to, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna talk my shit, but like, it's like, I don't need to be like, yo, like, it is what it is. There's gonna be more to come. He's gonna come back to Brazil again, bro. He's gonna keep coming back and fucking with me, like, so, and fucking with Intuition, what we do, Don, everybody. So the fact that I could open that up is I think huge for the space. I did it live with King the other day. Rami Travels don't go in nobody's live. This nigga was in King 6A's live while we here just typing. The nigga was in there for like 3 hours. Like, King, you're really cool. This is so cool that you're there, that you're in Brazil. Like, I got niggas with big check marks and millions of followers coming in and tapping in. And so, you know what I mean? We may do some collaborations with some big artists here before King leaves. Like, big Brazilian artists, got 9 million on Instagram. Aruchi, I think is his name is. We might do something with Tota. Tota's with Kai Cenat. We might try to pull that together. We got some big shit in store, bro. Like, I don't care if my face is not on all of it. I'm getting the context. The main thing is, hey, Tota, you know what I mean? I'm a live streamer. Here's my information. If you ever need a cameraman or you ever want to do some work, hit me. Like, I'm just trying to, like, get these contacts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and really network. That's what this is all about. So I'm not gonna sit here and be feel some kind of way. Now we do have Pob here.
I'm about to drop down. I just want to salute to Freddie Mac. He said the yacht party was fire, and I'm about to drop down. You said Paul backstage. I don't want to be around for this. Smoke. Now this is Smoke joking red. Come on.
We're ready.
So we're gonna bring up Pob, and we're gonna address the live stream that he did. I don't have complete utter context. So without further ado, let's bring Pob up to the panel, man.
And like the video. Let's get the likes up. Yeah, so we'll pull up.
Pob.
Yeah.
What up, man?
What's good?
Chilling, man. So we were sent a live stream, and you know, there were some things said, so we really just wanted to address it with you. I think I've heard it. Al may have heard a little more, but we wanted to really have you pull up and give your perspective, bro, because the way it sounded was just like we got hoed, and we, you know what I'm saying, we paid King 6'8" or whatever was said. So I really just want to see if you could clarify it, and then we can maybe explain it so that it doesn't, because the way it looked in that live, like, it's like we were just like we were being hoed, and like we just didn't really have no motion, and King was just playing us. So I just want to see like what your perspective was, And there were other people in there that aren't here now, so I won't speak on what they said. But I just wanted to give you a moment to maybe so we can address that, bro.
All right. So where do you want me to? Where did you want me to start at? Did you want me to start with just everything and we just talk as we go, or
is
there any specific thing that I said that you want me to address? Well, I know you said the niggas hold, and then the shit where y'all pay King 6'8", right?
Yeah. Let's do that first. Go ahead.
What, the King 6'8"?
Yeah, you said that
I didn't say no. What I said was, I don't know if you guys pay him or not, and I said more than likely not. They just invited him on the boat without paying, because I'm sure all the other guys that was on the boat, they paid the $650 to get on, and I said just you guys extending that offer of letting him on a boat for free and shit like that. He didn't do his job and shit like that. And I said that I don't know if you guys was looking to get some extra points to get more attention on the boat and shit. My bad, my background fucked up, but like I said, I don't know if you guys brought him on a boat to get some extra attention, but that's what I felt like, and I felt like y'all wasn't able to capitalize on the opportunity as y'all would like to. And the reason I said that is because if you in a space and you in a travel space and shit like that, if you're saying you're number one, cool, that's cool and all, but then on the other end, you just said before I came up here, the reason you doing all this is because you trying to rub elbows, or you just trying to be a person cameraman. How does that benefit the Man Tuition brand? That was my whole problem of the whole situation. I'm like, okay, when you go on the nigga Don page and shit like that, you feel me? Don, y'all know him better. Y'all met the nigga, all type of shit. When you go on the nigga Don page, he didn't tag y'all and stuff like that. Made sure that the world knew y'all and shit like that. And it's just those little details that, like, if a person fucked with me like how they say they is, they gonna make sure I'm tagged in stories and shit, no matter how big they are and shit like that. Especially if I'm extending my hand as well, because I'm sure you didn't make Don pay. But this is all speculation. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what y'all got going on, and that's what I kept saying during the live.
Okay. Want to pull up this picture real quick, right? So Don did some parties with Lord. He had a 27th birthday. Let me see if Lord's tagged in any of this shit. Lord isn't tagged in this shit. What Don does on his Instagram, and he tagged us, he did a story on New Year's Eve. He dropped this little video here, and he tagged us in the story, and then I added it to my story. So he didn't have to add us. He didn't have to do any of that stuff, and he did do it.
I was saying, look, I was saying, okay, the tag with the Lord shit, the situation, but he made sure that he tagged King 6'8" in that post. To the viewers, to the audience, it didn't look like Men Tuition's party. It looked like Don Banks and King 6'8" party. That was the whole thing I was saying. It didn't look like it was y'all party and shit like that. I understand about the camera situation and shit, but it didn't look like this was Men Tuition shit. That's what I'm saying. If you looked at this shit, it looked like King 6'8" and Don party and shit like that. And this not no fucking shot and shit like that. This is just how I feel and what I'm seeing as a viewer and shit. And then it's just the fact of at the party and stuff, it's like I said, y'all did y'all part. And I continuously said that. I said y'all did y'all part. Y'all had the boat, the food, the DJ, well, I don't know as far as the talent there, but everything else y'all did y'all part. Now, as far as the other shit and shit like that, it didn't look like they fucked with y'all, gang. That's how it look, gang. I've been a party. I've seen too many parties, too many little situations. It looked like everything was just like kind of awkward and shit like that, or something like I seen you and Al together. I seen you, Al, homie sub, and Rello. Y'all look more comfortable with Rello and shit than Don and King 68, and that's a fact and shit like that, folks. Like I said, if anybody's saying,
so Bob, let me not to cut you off, but I want to address because you said a lot there. So King and Don, that was their first time. I believe that was their first time meeting each other.
Yeah.
So they kind of met. That was our first time meeting Don too? I think we met Don before that. I think
it was one of our first
times meet. Yeah, like everyone's. So the chemistry with everybody, people just getting acclimated. It's New Year's Eve. There's bitches. Everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. Maybe it seemed like that people wasn't really fucking with me or Al, but in reality, like I said, there was a lot that happened before we turned on the live that maybe y'all didn't see. But even during the live, I had to hold the camera. Al was more in the shots than I was in the shots. But I mean, I guess I just feel like y'all are kind of looking into it a little too deep as far as like what was supposed to happen or them not or fucking with us or not fucking with us. It was more so like King is more of a laid back nigga. He don't want to dance. He don't want to, you know what I mean? He just want to stand there and be tall. Don was actually turning up and he had bitches shaking ass.
But he's recording for his vlog.
Yeah. So, I mean.
He's working. Like, we're all working differently. Like, me and Steve are behind the camera. We're trying to make sure the party's dope, all that stuff. We don't have, like, really time to just, you know, this person gonna tag us, is that person, like, they're tagging us, they're shouting us out before we even cut the camera on. We filmed some shit for the vlog. Yo, this is Al from Mintuition. We rocking with Don Banks. We did all that shit before we turned the camera on. It's a lot of the shit that people don't see. And then on stream, I have several examples pulled up where they shouted us out. Yo, this wouldn't be possible without Steve putting it together or Al, you know, all of that stuff. But we're not going to sit there every 2 seconds, jump in the camera, shout out Mintuition, and try to benefit off of their clout. They're more clouded up than us. Cool. But me and Steve aren't clout chasers. So we don't really try to take advantage of that. You know, it is what it is.
No, it's not. I'm like I said, it's not about y'all being clout chasers or not. This was supposed to be a Mintuition themed party. That was the whole gist of the party. That's what y'all was pushing. I didn't see Don make a post about it. I didn't see King 68 make a post about it and shit like that. Really giving y'all that push that y'all needed to make it seem like, okay, this is they both party. This is there. We're just a special guest. And I mean, like I said on my live, you guys know more than me what's going on. That's why I said it's all speculation. But from like the outside looking in, whether a nigga holding the camera or not and shit like that, it just didn't feel like it was genuine. That's all I'm saying. I said y'all did y'all part. I kept telling niggas, I said, Mintuition, they did their part. They
go ahead.
I said that Mintuition, y'all did y'all part, gang. Like I said that, honestly, y'all know y'all gonna get all the ingredients. Like I said, it's just like a burger and shit like that. I done had hella nasty food and shit before. The burger looked nice and pretty. It had all the elements, but it was just missing that salt and pepper on the patty and shit. And when you been into it, it was just bland. And that's all I'm saying. We know what to expect from y'all. It was just the co-cast that didn't pull all the strings together for y'all. That's why it seemed ungenuine and shit, because like I was saying, I said that shit. I said y'all shouldn't be going out like no fucking goofies, because I was saying that y'all, if this, I shouldn't hear Steve talking about, well, if I can just be the nigga cameraman, but on the other end, Steve talking about some, we the best YouTubers, we top 10. How the fuck is y'all top 10 and y'all being, and you worried about being another nigga cameraman? If you gonna show the space what this shit is about and shit like that, you gotta let niggas know, like, this is Mintuition shit and shit like that. Something, folks, like something, gang. Like I know y'all doing all the behind the scenes work. I know this shit, gang. I know this.
Okay. Pop, so let me respond to that. So first and foremost, bro, I hear you and I get what you're saying, but a lot of what you're saying, bro, it happened off stream before we actually turned on the camera. Number one. Number two, Don's dropping a video tomorrow with our name in the title. We're tagged in the video. We're shouted out. I think his drop that he's dropping tomorrow for this New Year's vlog may hit 1 million. So we will get our just due when the views come around for those people that did not catch the live. Don actually took the live, or no, he didn't go live. King only went live, but Don is gonna drop a video tomorrow around noon, and that's just gonna go crazy. So we'll get all the recognition and all of that we need, all the accolades from that. The live was just strictly like, tune in, enjoy it. There's gonna be baddies. We're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was missed, but we were shouted out, like Black Sparrow said. We were getting shouted out a couple times during the live. But
no, I seen the live when King 68 went live and he did that. That's why I was happy that y'all got that. But I was like, even after doing little shit, like when y'all was live, gang, even bro, can you post this YouTube link and shit like that and tell everybody, Don and King, tell everybody just a story link, the story YouTube link and shit to when y'all was live and shit. That's how y'all work together. So if it didn't feel like a collab, that's all I was saying. Now the video.
Look, I look, that if that's the perspective of some people that it didn't feel like collab, I'm not gonna take that away. What I'm saying is nobody hold us. We didn't pay for none of these dudes to be on the.
No, I didn't think that, folks, because I was like, how can y'all? Why would y'all pay for King 68 to get on a boat and shit like that? And ain't like he hot in Brazil and shit like that. If anything, it'd be Don that y'all pay to get on the boat and shit, not King 68, because he damn near a nobody in Brazil and shit like that. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. So hold on, I'll let you go. I just want to reiterate though to any people that may have heard that or think that I'm not even saying just you, Pop. I'm just saying in general, that's not the case. If your perspective of it was, man, they could have did a little bit more to say more of Mentuition, shout out to Mentuition. That's your opinion.
No, not that, Steve. No, fuck them saying y'all name. I don't give a fuck about them saying y'all name. If they say y'all name, that's cool. I had a problem with the nigga Don making a post and shit like that, and not tag a nigga like, okay, yeah, thank you for the dope party, Mentuition and shit like that on y'all Instagram. Okay, cool. That's what I had a problem with. And then, okay, 1 second. And then, what I was gonna say, oh yeah, okay. When as a viewer, me watching the party and shit, it's not like a Mentuition party. That is the whole thing. Fuck them saying y'all name. I want to feel like this is Mentuition party. I would have had one of them bitches hold the camera. Fuck, I know y'all talking about, yeah, the girl, they not like as good with the camera and shit like that. I understand all that, but I want it to feel like a Mentuition party. That is the whole thing.
Okay. Hey, I mean, look, Pop, I'm not gonna disagree with your stance on that. I think that your concerns and your points are completely valid. However, I don't think that the party was not a Mentuition party. Basically what you're saying, bro, is we should have been in it more. Like we should have been in it more. And again, the plan was to really have a person hold the camera, and I just didn't really want to give up. I didn't even think to give it to a girl. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I just was like, well, if I'm not holding it or Al's not holding it, I don't want no one holding it. And one of the cameras that I had was like a $6,000 camera that I actually ended up putting away because the boat kept rocking because I didn't want to drop the bitch in the water. So I was really more concerned about, man, let me get this footage, let me get these angles, let me show these girls, let me show the ass. Let me just have fun. I'm dancing with a bitch with the camera in my hand, grabbing her ass. There's parts where I'm literally getting a lap dance on the stream, but I turn it to my face. So there are moments where I'm, yo, what's good, chat? You know, damn, look at that ass, and I'm grabbing and I'm doing it. But it wasn't like a reoccurring thing that happened 10 times. It might have been like 3 or 4 times throughout the yacht party. I was really just trying to put, like I said, I'm thinking production. I'm thinking, let's have a good time. All the behind the scenes shit, we had a lot of Mentuition Mafia supporters. They chilling, they cooling with the girls, they dancing, Al's chopping with them. You know what I mean? But a lot of that, even me going into camera with them, that happened before we even turned the live stream on. By the time we turned the live stream on, it was just a different vibe. But I'm not saying your points aren't invalid, Pop, to be honest. I just didn't like, to me, it just seemed like people thought, again, we paid these niggas, somehow we got hold or whatever. Don, I hit up Don, yo, make sure you tag Mentuition, make sure you put us in that video that you about to drop. I think that shit might hit 1 milli. And Don's like, bet, of course, I'm gonna put y'all in. I re-edited the video and even put an @Al when y'all come up on the video. So I'm happy with, like, if the live wasn't looking like it was a Mentuition thing, as long as the edit and we at least get that drop and that recognition, I'm cool with that on the video, because I think that's gonna do numbers. So that's what I
just don't want everybody in this space and shit think just cause a nigga got have his opinion and shit like that, like he hating. Like, no, niggas get their opinion. Niggas get their opinion when I drop videos, how I'm coming, when I do my own lives and shit like that. So we should be able to give niggas opinions without niggas thinking it's hating and shit like that. I was just saying how I feel and shit. Nigga, I'm getting mad for y'all, gang. What the fuck, nigga? I'm like, I'm putting myself in a position like it's me the one that's getting hold or punked or some shit like that. That's all I'm saying, folks. All I'm saying is another thing, Steve. You've been around niggas too long and shit like that. Like King 68, yeah. Like I said, you probably got your own relationship with him, and I'm not trying to jeopardize shit you got going on. But nigga, all in his videos, I only see filmed by Josh. What's filmed by Mentuition at on his stories and shit. Like, I mean, not his story, on his reels and shit. Like, I don't know, man. That shit just, I don't know.
Before you answer that, I wanna give my 2 cents, and I wanted to have that thing that he's not hating up. That's why I put it up. But
my bad.
I'll say that part's not hating, but the hating part is calling us goofies. Saying that we got, like, you were saying that he kicked us. They said they kicked us out of the shot or something like that. I don't know what that means. Like, are you talking about King? You talking about Khan?
No. They it was a part of the video where they were filming Don and 6'8" sitting down on the while it was doing the yacht party and shit like that, and they told you to move out of the shot and shit like that so they can film 2 niggas talking on a boat and shit like that. And I'm like, what type of shit is that and shit like that, gang?
Where's the timestamp on that?
Yeah, somebody
that would happen. Somebody can pull up a timestamp. I'm sure if that happens, we got a ton of haters. That would have been on the first, people would have clipped it up. Like, that never happened.
Hey,
I love to see the the timestamp. But there was a part, Steve, you were saying that he said don't film his girl. So King brought his girl down here, and everybody already knows who his girl is. So he was saying with his chat, like, because they were calling it out, he's like, yo, don't get her or whatever. But I never got kicked out of any shots. That never happened. And if it did, I invite anybody to pull up the timestamp. We could pull it up and we could talk about it.
Like I said, if you think it was hating that I said that was some goofy shit for y'all not getting the most out of this shit like that. Like I said, if this is what I clearly stated. I said, if y'all made y'all money back and shit like that, that was good and shit like that. But like Al and Steve, since y'all did this boat party and shit, how many subscribers did y'all gain from this game? What did y'all reach like and shit like that? Did y'all gain some more support? Because I mean, the money aspect is definitely something, but the attention is a big currency as well too, because the more you get more eyes on you, the more consultations you get booked, the more supporters you get and shit like that, and the more money revenue come in. That was my biggest concern and shit.
So since we did the live, I say we probably gained about 300 or 400 subscribers, and I think when Don drops this video, we'll probably gain, I don't know, maybe 1,000 or something like that. I'm not sure if it gets 1 million views, but I think that the subscribers are going to come from the video drop and not from the live. Don didn't go live from his channel. We only went live from King's channel. King did get 50,000 views, our names in the title, and we were shouted out. But I don't think people are just going to necessarily sign up for our, you know what I mean, subscribe to our page. But I think when Don drops the video, bro, I think we're gonna get a lot of subs and people that may not have known about our channel to know about the channel. I wasn't expecting the live to be garnish a bunch of like people that say, hey, I wanna, you know what I'm saying, join the Mentuition and check out these guys. Like we had some people, but it wasn't a ton, but
we'll
get it though.
And my goal from the party was to get people to go to the carnival. This is the proof of concept. Everybody wanted to see it. We got 2 yacht parties we're doing for Carnival, and people are already buying tickets.
Yeah, and King 6 will probably be there.
That's a success. Getting 500 subscribers is cool. Making money is also cool. Like we're getting paid from the video is actually translating. That's just live, and then the other video hasn't even dropped yet. So,
yeah, the mindset, Pop, though, is look, whether it comes by views, by clout, by shout outs, or by ticket sales. As long as we can make some money and also make some like network like with people and it's not about just rubbing elbows and being people's cameraman, but like, okay, let's take what you're saying. Man, it did feel like a Mentuition yacht party. It felt like y'all didn't really get y'all just due. I'm mad for y'all. Hey, I appreciate that. But hey, if we do this Carnival yacht party, because of this first one was such a success, we get more people to sign up for that. We can get another celeb to come down. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Could have been more, Pop? Absolutely. I agree with you. It could have been more shout outs. It could have felt more like a Mentuition yacht party. But if we can get King to come down or use his resources to get Bryson Tiller to come down or the people he be fucking with, like, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? To get this next thing popping, because even though the subscribers didn't hit, oh, then we sold 25 or 30 pre-sale tickets, and now we got, 8K or whatever, right? However much we make off of that. I'm just throwing out a number, and we can then pay for the yacht, get the girls, and have some money in our pocket. We're just trying to figure out how we can leverage the travel space stuff, the influencer or the celebrity stuff, bring them together, make some money off of it. I'm not necessarily worried about the views or the I'm trying to make money, bro. Like,
I feel like everybody is definitely trying to make money out this shit, because if you're not trying to make no money out this shit, like your ass a goofy. What I'm saying is, my whole point thing is, like you said, I just was mad as hell because I felt like niggas weren't getting they just dues and how the optics of how it seemed like to the viewer. I'm a viewer watching and shit like that. Nigga, I don't have nothing against y'all. Y'all not taking no money on my plate and shit like that. Y'all not stopping anything I got going on. So what is there to hate? That shit sounds silly. That shit sounds silly to me. I'm gonna do what I do. As always, I'm gonna give my opinion just like every other nigga give his opinion in this space and shit like that. And if niggas deem that's hate, okay then, shit, I don't give a fuck. I just was mad. Like I said, I don't want to even say mad. It just, when I was speaking about it, I had got frustrated because I'm like, damn, I'm looking at everything and I'm like, I bet y'all did y'all part, but niggas, I felt like I feel as though y'all wanted them to uphold the other part and shit like that, and it didn't play out like how y'all was expecting it to play out and shit. But like I said, if y'all get the pre-sales and the money flowing in and shit like that, like I said, if y'all got y'all money back from the party and shit like that, if it was a success and y'all got y'all money back from the party, then good. But if y'all pushing it to be the biggest this is Mentuition party, we trying to run a space and shit like that, then I have to take those other things into account and shit like that, acting like the subs and shit like that, because that's what the YouTube shit, if it's about money, this is a whole different conversation. But if it's Mentuition on top, number one, then I have to account for the views, the traction, who come into Mentuition. You feel me? That's when it matters.
Okay. Right. So just to respond to that though, Pop, in my opinion, just to reiterate, the party was a huge success for Mentuition, for the travel space, for King 68, for Don Banks. Whether you felt like, or whoever felt like we were in it or not, I felt like it was successful and it did what it was supposed to do. At the end of the 2026 wrap up, here's the thing. I can see it now, chat. What's gonna happen is when Mentuition is thrown into this pot of who had the best party or who's killing it in the travel space in the half year or the quarter mark of the year, niggas is gonna say, man, we can't really count that party because Steve and Al, they wasn't really in it all like that. And they kicked the Al out the middle and told him he had to move, gang. And then what happened was, here's what I'm giving y'all the prefix right now. Please do not, when we talking about it, try to say they didn't do it. It's not, it was their party, but damn, they don't try to put an asterisk on it, bro. We made something happen. We produced it. Were we in it all dancing in the video and shit? No. Did we get 100 shout outs? No. We made sure we got our shout out on that live. We did another yacht party the next day, I think it was. And Al was all in the motherfucker. There was a whole segment of them trying to clown Al. Al's clowning King. It was dope. We rock with these niggas. We're trying to develop a relationship. So all I'm saying, Pop, or to anybody else, please don't try to like, oh, well, we can't use that. Cause man, that NYE shit, yeah, but it seemed like it was Don and King shit the whole time, and them niggas didn't even, that don't count.
Hey, it's just like I said, like how niggas criticize Keith's party and shit like that. Everything counts and shit. As soon as you get the cameras rolling, whether you say, okay, the video, fuck the video aspect. We know the video. I can make this shit what I got, make some clips and shit look good and shit. But from the live aspect, that's all we talking about. No, niggas held Keith's accountable and shit like that for his party and shit. Everybody held him accountable and shit. Y'all spoke on it. Everybody in the space spoke on it and shit like that. Some niggas rocked with it. Some niggas hated that shit, and some niggas was in between. Just like with y'all, some niggas felt like it was A+. Some niggas like dismissed that shit altogether, and some niggas is in between with it. So like I said, I gave my take and shit like that. Niggas felt like I was hating. It
was hate. I mean, it was hate because like if we would have came at Keith the way you came at us, I mean, that would have been considered hate too. We calling Keith, yo, you didn't even film your party, goofy. The camera, Pop got all the recording. Pop and Homies Hub got everything recorded and just, you know, downplaying talk. We could have done that. We came at Keith. We said, yo, all things considered, we gave it a B-. We thought that, you know, you did this, and this well. We thought that you could improve here. We didn't make like I said, that clip you're not going to be able to find because it didn't happen. And then other people was confusing the like somebody has spoke on the numbers. They said that there were like 30 viewers in the thing. Like that didn't happen either. Like everybody was in the chat. There was like 124 people whenever I checked my phone. And in the chat, everybody had a good time. Everybody, I'd say 96% of people said this was lit, y'all delivered, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, a couple people said, you know, afterwards, and this is days afterwards, like even the next day, they donated $150 for us to go back to another yacht party that wasn't ours. And then we turn up, me and Steve, I was in the camera, I was, you know, a lot more. Steve was in the camera, all that stuff. And then we split up and did a separate stream and did our own shit. You know, we can't do it all. We can't account for everything. It's people don't really understand how difficult it is to plan a party, make sure everybody's having a good time, and then produce behind, like do all the camera work and everything for your own shit at the same time while making sure that you show how lit it is, how lit y'all are, all that stuff. It's very difficult. But I thought we pulled it off well.
I like I said, I said y'all did y'all part, and back to what you were saying as far as the way y'all the way y'all criticized Keith, that's cool and all, but I say shit how I say it, and if a person receive it wrong, oh fucking well and shit like that. Like I said, I was more concerned about y'all getting y'all just dudes and shit like that. That was the whole thing. That was the whole point of me even saying anything, period, because as of lately, nigga, I haven't been saying shit. I haven't been in the space. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to get to the goals that I'm trying to achieve with this content creating shit. And back to what I was saying, that's why I said, if y'all going to be just people who do parties, that's a difference. But if y'all saying we the best, we the top niggas in the space, we gonna have the best party in the space, then there's different elements that apply to saying that shit. That's all I'm saying, gang. Like I'm speaking in the eyes of a creator and shit. Yeah, people support me in tuition, of course, but and y'all gonna get y'all bread, but on a creator aspect, that's a totally different aspect and shit. That's all I'm saying. So yeah.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, people are gonna have their opinions, Bob, and I'm not mad at your opinion. I don't hate Bob. I don't have an issue with you. So as far as that, I just wanted to address that particular thing, those particular things.
No, you fine. That's why I came up to the panel and shit like that, because like I'm not afraid to stand on what I said and stuff. And then like I said, I'm not beefy with nobody unless a motherfucker want to take it down. I'm just gonna give my opinion. Just like if I do something or something come across me, I mean, if I did something in a space or something happened, people are gonna have their opinions about me. Everybody is different. So like I said, keep doing y'all and shit like that. Like I said, mentuition should be first. If we talking about being a creator and shit, in the creator aspect, it should be mentuition first, then everybody else follow behind and shit like that. That's all.
We appreciate.
I wish we would have had the live up too, like that. We could have just pulled up everything and showed it. But I thought that was some hater shit. But I thought that, you know, the whole this part that you're talking about, that you just wanted to get us to just do and all that stuff. Cool, that's your opinion. I think.
What was that? I'm saying, what was that? Because you keep saying the hater shit. What was the hater shit?
The hater shit was making up a scenario that didn't happen.
What was the scenario?
The scenario was me getting hoed on camera that nobody else can pull up the timestamps.
I'm reading the comments and shit like that. Yeah, I got this is some he say she say shit and shit like that. And I'm saying, if a nigga told you to step out your own camera and shit, your ass is a goofy gang if it's your party. Like, come on, folks. A nigga not finna tell me to move out my camera and shit like that, gang. I'm reading from the chat. I didn't say K9. K9 was on the live. It's niggas in his chat that was on the live. If niggas want to amp that shit, oh well, be it. Fuck it. What I said was I didn't say that y'all paid 6'8" to get on the boat. If y'all paid 6'8" to get on the boat, that shit was goofy, because ain't like he got motion out there and shit. He got motion in the States. That's different. And then what else I was saying? I was also saying that as far as Don,
he dropped a short right after from the yacht party that got 500,000 views in like 13 hours or something like that. He got plenty of motion here.
No, I'm saying having motion on social media platform is different than having motion in a country. Come on, folks. Come on, gang. You know this. So you're a content creator. You should know this. Having motion in a certain area, but you're in this area, so of course, if you got a big name and you drop a real short on your 2 million follower platform, they're gonna flock to it. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I wish the live was up. The live said it, then we could take all the content. I wish that the video was up, it wasn't deleted. We could take everything word for word. But I thought it was you know, a hater undertone. It's cool. I mean, it's no beef or nothing, but I thought that was hating.
Hey, if y'all feel like I'm a hater, if you feel like I'm a hater, oh well, so be it. Pop is a fucking hater and shit like that. But I'm gonna continue to give my opinions. If niggas gonna make lies and come to y'all and say, I would say, oh well, so be it. Yeah, I said the shit. Now let's move on from there and shit like that, gang. That's it. That's all. But appreciate y'all for having me on. I'm out.
All right, guys, that was Bob. Bomb drop, mic drop.
Like I said, passive aggressive, man. You gotta say that shit, stand on the shit. That's you say that you standing on it, but that's not standing on it. When you say it, you delete the video, and you know you make up scenarios that didn't happen.
Bob, we need that video back up.
You made up a whole scenario that didn't happen.
See, guys, we can't even really like dissect it because it's either privated or deleted, so he can kind of like.
This is what I meant, and blah, blah.
Yeah.
You trying to sugarcoat it, but you were saying goofies yesterday. You were saying all this shit.
Y'all had to see
and
it.
It's not. It didn't happen. None of the shit that he said happened.
Right, but Bob, any man is entitled to their own opinion. I'm not mad at him.
I'm not mad at the opinion,
and I'm not mad. Timbo has said. Let me put up Timbo's comment real quick. I think Timbo said there could have been more on the camera side of things. Yeah. So guys, again, those of you who are just tuning in, we had a third cameraman who backed out. I did not think to give it to a female. I don't know. The females were drunk. I just didn't trust them with the, like, I had a $3,000 phone.
This shit costs?
And
you know how much this shit costs? They fucking get a drink on it.
Yeah.
Some shit happens.
So,
and then we can't film the whole rest of it. Like,
yeah.
Y'all are just, like, a lot of people are saying anything right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool in theory. Yeah, get a girl.
In hindsight,
but bro,
sounds
like, this is a $5,000 camera. Like, the camera itself costs $3,500, and then the lens like another $1,500. Like, we ain't just gonna give willy-nilly shit to a female or to some random nigga to hold for us. Like, that don't even make sense, man.
Yeah, niggas.
Salute. What's up, Intuition? What's good though, man?
What up, K9? What's good with you, bro?
Oh shit, man. I pulled up on y'all because you know, me personally, I thought the party was lit. And you know, I know people said it could have been more interaction and stuff. Ain't no party gonna be perfect. And I hear what Pop's saying and all of that. I kind of came in on the tail end of when I was on the live when that discussion was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but my whole point was, even on my live and even when I was on Pop's live, I was just kind of like, I thought it was lit. I said, what does niggas expect from Intuition to throw a bitch off the boat in the pool? I'm like, oh, that was lit. Like, you know, they don't really make crash out content. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
right.
You know, I mean, because some dudes, they think if a nigga find his shoe, like, oh my God, I found my shoe, send me some money. They'll think that's lit. And I personally don't find nothing lit about shit like that. And you see brothers working hard, put their bread together to put something together. Was it perfect? No. Was the party that we did in Thailand perfect? No. But the whole idea is that we grinding, we working, and we trying to push the space together in the right way without making black people look crazy. So for that, I gotta give y'all respect and props on that, because it's very difficult sometimes just to do good work when it's other people that's in this small space with you that'll sniff the fart out of a chick's ass on live. You know what I'm saying? For clicks and views. You feel me? So my whole point is, excuse my language, but you see what I'm saying? Like, so I just thought you guys did your thing. It looked like it was an all-white party. It was a very nice boat. Gang of fine women on the boat, you know what I'm saying, or on the yacht. And you know what I'm saying? Now, could there, in hindsight, if you watch it back, could you be like, damn, I could have did this better? That's gonna be for anybody, even if it's lit. So I understand that Pop and just maybe different people they're gonna have their point of view and they view it. Now, I'm not even speaking on Pop right now. I just thought in general, like, sometimes the space do be kind of hating on Intuition, because it's like, come on, man. If a nigga put on a dope yacht party, put some content here, get big names together, and yeah, maybe some people could say this, and that, but it's like, bro, the shit that we've been subject to watch, this has been the best shit since the fucking Thailand party that we did. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I mean, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing.
I got one. Yeah. Appreciate you, K9. My bad. I'm just giving out his charger to charge his laptop. But yeah, nah, we appreciate that, K9. I think those are very, very, like, you know, wise words. And I think I agree with you, man. When people are like putting on a production or trying to bring people together, just enjoy it, man. Like, we'll do another yacht party, guys. We'll do another yacht party with King 68. We'll do another yacht party with some celebrity or with Don, and we'll take your concerns and whatever you thought, and we'll be in it more, if that's, you know what I mean, what y'all want. And I plan to be in it. I just want y'all to know, I really had a professional cameraman that was supposed to come and take care of it, and he canceled. I could show y'all the fucking screenshot, right? Like, it just didn't happen the way. And I was like, well, I only trust myself, Al, or this other cameraman with the camera. I don't want to hand my shit and it fall in the water, the boat's rocking.
Or we had spill a drink on it.
We had to put a couple cameras in the back because of that. So it was just too much expensive shit to be fucking around. So
now,
we had to make an audible and change some things up. What'd you say, K9?
I want to say this real quick. In Pop's defense, you know, Pop talks the way he talks, right? So it could be, he has an aggressive tone at times, right? But I mean, if I'm trying to decipher what I think he was trying to convey, maybe it just didn't come out right. Was what I think he was basically trying to say was like maybe it wasn't enough interaction. It wasn't like, you know, like you guys just interacting with the girls. And I think the main point that he was trying to drive home was he didn't feel like the dudes that you guys collab with paid you guys the homage and the just due you guys deserve for putting that together. But like you guys said, we don't know what happened behind the scene. We don't know what arrangement was worked out, and we don't really know what Mentuition was happy with, because maybe they was completely happy with how everything played out. And like you guys said, it's some more shit to roll out with Don Banks. I think that's his name. Some more stuff to come out, and but I kind of get where Pa was coming from on the sense of like, you know, they should have showed y'all more love, but I'm not saying they didn't show y'all love, but only you guys know how much love you guys got shown. Me personally, I've done content with people and they've never tagged me, bro, and I've never tagged them, so I don't know if that's always realistic. I went out with on a Thailand party. I don't think we tagged each other. We just did our party, lit. People knew who we was. We filmed it. That was that. And then we got on each other's live, and that was that. I don't remember none of us tagging each other.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I appreciate you, K9. Real quick, Heck in the building. What up, Heck? How's it going, man? Thank you for joining. I see Buck in here as well. Heck, man, what's your take on everything, brother?
What the hell? Hey, what up, everybody? Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, salute Mentuition. Salute to the Mentuition Mafia. What up, Buck? What up, K9? I hope y'all all doing well. First things first, you know, everybody that critiques isn't an executioner. Let's just remember that, right? Everybody's going to have their 2 cents, talk their shit. But how many people you know on New Year's Eve can get a fucking yacht and organize to have baddies on a yacht, on the water, on New Year's Eve? Like, some niggas don't understand. This is like once in a lifetime type of shit. You can easily go to Pattaya and rent some $30 hoe, $40 hoe and have her on camera for an hour or two. You can do that shit any day of the fucking week. How many of y'all can actually execute a party on New Year's Eve in Rio de Janeiro, one of the hottest places to be on New Year's Eve? So a lot of niggas got a lot of talk. A lot of people got a lot of critiquing to do. It's just fucking retarded to me. Excuse my language. But, you know, it's like, I've never seen anybody in the travel space do something on this level. I can easily walk down Walking Street, pick up 5 chubby Thai chicks and put them on camera for a few hours. Yeah, like, you know, that, like, I'm just trying to keep that shit 100. Like, how many people are actually doing once in a lifetime type of experiences? Like, not a lot of people are doing this shit in this travel space, bro. You know? So with that being said, you know, I do want to say, the only thing I think was that you didn't have the haters punch in the air. You know, the party, there wasn't enough ass shaking as everybody wants to see. You know, a lot of the people in this travel space are fucking degenerates. They just want to see ass shaking. They want to see ass shaking so much that they wish the ass was shaking on me. You know, they want that. They wanted to see so much ass shake. They want to see all the booty clapping that they want to be punching the air. You know, I think that's the only thing that was truly lacking was, I would say, the chemistry between the girls and the chemistry between, you know, everybody that was there with the girls. I do know Brazil right now is hot. The block is fucking hot between all the shit in the travel space recently. So I understand you probably can't do what you guys used to do. You know, girls, you know, doing damn near close to X-rated type shit on a boat, you know, pouring champagne down a chick back. She's shaking it off her cheeks. You know, I know it can't be that crazy anymore. You guys got to kind of like tread a fine line here. But I think that was the only thing that was off, man. I think that was really good. I think that shit is like, you can't really host an event like that. And even if you do host an event like that, that's literally once a year type of shit. You know, a lot of people aren't really understanding how much execution it takes to do something like that. But all in all, I thought it was good. I thought, you know, there wasn't enough, you know, party-ness for all the people that want to watch, you know what they're watching for, you know? And I didn't see enough chemistry between everybody. And I would say for this 6'8" dude, for him to be 6'8", I didn't see no 6'8" greatness. You know, and for this dude, I don't even know who the fuck Banks is. I don't know who Banks is, but I didn't hear that nigga speaking Portuguese, having conversations with bitches back and forth and shit. I didn't hear that either. You know, so I think there's definitely chemistry lacking, you know. But I think other than that, I thought it was like top notch. I think it's just, if you had maybe a little bit more ass being thrown, maybe a little bit more vibes, I think it would have been A1. But I think just because you got people that are nitpicking shit, they're just going to try to run with it. And I'm going to end it here on this note. The yacht party was over a week ago, and you still got people talking about it. So at this point, you know, the proof is in the pudding. If you think it's hot or not, niggas are still talking, running their mouth in the so-called travel space. So they can all eat a dick for that one.
Hey,
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
you,
it.
Heck. Appreciate you.
Heck's our guy, man. I want to say one thing too. Heck made a valid point. How many people were trying after we announced the yacht party, right? We have the plug on all this shit. Me and Steve's connections in Rio are unmatched. There were people in Rio, big time promoters, big time people doing yacht parties that could not get New Year's Eve yachts, right? They were trying to do a yacht party. Some people had yacht parties before, some people had yacht parties afterwards. They could not get a yacht on New Year's. They could not get the size of yacht that we had. They ain't had the baddies on there. That execution was just, I mean, it was flawless the way we put all that shit together. But shout out to Heck for recognizing that. That's a point that I forgot about. Like, there were a lot of people trying to do yacht parties after we announced it. And they'll probably start doing them next year. They'll probably get in earlier. But people couldn't
And they
just
gotta
go and get a
realize
yacht.
this too. Everybody don't have the same personality. Like,
Yeah.
so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's not gonna be that rambunctious, super over the top. Like, everybody don't have that. So you can't expect somebody to be someone they're not. You know what I mean? Like, they came, they filmed, they put this shit together, and that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? I was joking on one thing. I said, man, everybody's not a K9. You know what I'm saying? About to just run up, grab a baddie, and just, you know what I mean? Like, everybody not
Right.
doing that. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like, you
can't.
gotta think everybody's personality and temperament is different. But one thing we do know, Mentuition put on some high quality footage, some high quality women, and a high quality scene that was set. You know what I'm saying? And like, if we gotta find sometimes what's good and not always look for what's bad. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, niggas gonna feel like fuck trying. Like, you can't even please nobody. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta start giving people props sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Shout out to Buck.
Romeo.
Oh, yeah, I was going to shout out Buck, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Shout out to Romeo. I'll read this real quick and then we'll get to Buck. I thought this was valid. He said people need to stop calling when you give legit props glazing and when you give constructive criticism called hate. I agree with that 100%. And like I said, even for Keith's party, like we were saying, you know, what Keith did good, what Keith did bad. I don't think that that's hate or anything. I thought that was cool, but whenever it's these niggas are goofies, you're making up shit that didn't even happen, or you can't pull up a timestamp, you can't tell me when it happened. You're just saying Al got kicked off camera, and you're listening to niggas in the chat. Like, the chat niggas are chat niggas. Like, you can't cite a chat nigga as your source. Like, that's wild work. You know, the chat niggas, for example, they're in King 68's chat saying, man, get rid of this Don dude. Don't do no more collabs with Don Banks, blase blah, in his chat, because they don't really like Don Banks. But anybody in the travel space knows that Don Banks is that nigga, and especially in Brazil. So in Don's chat, they may be saying something, you know, about King 68 or saying something about us. So you can't really take what they say seriously. And like I said, nobody can show me a timestamp of me getting kicked out the camera, Steve getting kicked out the camera, Don Banks hoeing us, King hoeing us, either one of them hating on us. It was all love. And just because they didn't do things the way some people may have wanted them to do things, this is Don Banks's IG. You're telling me that he should tag me because it's his IG. Like, Don Banks can handle his IG the way Don Banks decides to handle his IG. He ain't tagged Lord in his shit. Was he hating on Lord? Was it not a collaboration then? Nah, they're fans of him, so they don't even look for that shit. So that's what I'll say on that. Appreciate Heck and K9's point. Let's see what Buck gotta say.
What up, Buck?
Man, what's going on, bro? Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Hey, man. Here's the thing, man. Have you noticed? It's the haters that's pointing out these things. They're being nitpicky and all that. Like, have you noticed? It's always the haters that's doing this. I would say, y'all, this was the best party in this space, bro. I'm not over exaggerating. This is the best shit, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Do not let these haters pull you down. And that's what they're trying to accomplish. As you said, you called him out. You said, show me the timestamp. And he couldn't even pinpoint that. That means he was just making up shit. You see what I'm saying? I feel like, to be honest, y'all the most exciting, the most funniest podcast collabo y'all got. A lot of people just hate on you guys, but they can't be like you guys. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys are doing something great. I'm telling you, keep doing what you're doing. Do not step down for anybody, bro. Just step on your 10 toes, bro. Do not do anything else. Keep doing what you're doing. And I love the content, bro. I love it, bro. Yeah, y'all crack me up throughout the work day. I'll be listening to y'all shit. I'll be cracking up sometimes. Y'all, bro, man, I'm telling you, bro. This y'all party was like 10 out of 10 in my opinion, bro. It was the only thing that kind of get the vibe off was the music, bro. If you guys can figure out a way you guys can like overwork this music shit, I feel like that would be like that would be the icing on the cake, bro. Like if you got the copyright situation, because sometimes you need music to get the rhythm going, and it's like that's the only thing that was kind of holding you guys back, because people dance on music, you know what I'm saying? And it's like when there's no music being played in the background, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not, the vibe is not there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
100%.
Appreciate
that.
Yeah, we appreciate that, Buck. I think that it was definitely like I said, a successful party. Let's play a couple little quick clips just so you guys can kind of see the vibes, man. Let me see if this is a good one. I'm trying to look at some of the stuff. I'm gonna bring it up here.
I got hit at 30th.
Me too.
I landed.
Okay, so we'll play a little bit of this. This is you think we should play this?
Yeah, we can play that.
All
Yeah.
right, Cornell.
One of our supporters.
So just chopping it up.
Yeah,
with
chopping
King.
up with King.
Yeah, man. Like I said, like it was a dope. Can you take that down? All right, can you put mine down? There we go. All right, we'll just play a little bit. This was before we went live too. This was just like we chilling, like.
I got hit at 30th.
Me too.
I landed
You
early
flew
in
out
the
of
morning.
Miami, right?
Flew out of Miami.
Yeah, me too.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Did you get that 11:50 flight? 11:50 p.m.
What was the time?
I landed at like 9:50 in the morning. Like early in the morning. I landed at 9.
Cornell is lit right here, bro.
I think I landed 6 in the
And
morning. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so you got the one before me?
Yeah, my friends right here, they told me where to go to eat in Miami.
Okay. Oh yeah. Where'd you go?
I went to Pollo y Jada.
Yeah.
Pollo y Jada.
Yeah, Pollo y Jada. It's fire.
Yes. Steve and Al told me where to go eat, and it was amazing.
It was.
Yes.
All right, so that was so there's a bunch of like them just so a little more context, chat, with this whole situation is that I didn't really, when I first met King, I didn't tell him about Mentuition. That's another thing that I need to tell people about. I was concerned with, hey man, I can add some value to what you got going on. It wasn't Mentuition. I got this channel called Mentuition. I travel and I make content, and he didn't even know about Mentuition
till the day that he came down here.
Basically, this trip.
The day he came down here.
So the reason, guys, why it's not, yo, shout out to Mentuition, Steve and Al, is because I didn't want to. King is the type of person, he think everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people are trying to use him for clout.
And a lot of people are.
And they are, you're right. So what they're doing is they'll come to him with like ulterior motive. And I wanted to show him, hey man, I have a lot of motion. I got you. I see that. A lot of motion in the travel space. I have other things that I have going on, but I'm not even really going to tell you about that. I just want to show you, hey man, I can live stream. I can make some clips for you. I can do this and that. So just to add all that in the pot, what Pob's saying and some of the haters or whoever has an opinion, King just didn't even know what Mentuition was until he got to Brazil. The 29th or whenever he got here. That's when I explained to him, hey, I'm actually doing this. There's supporters here that are fans of my channel. I had a channel that got banned. Like I explained to him everything. He had no clue. Mm-hmm. So I need you guys to understand that's why it's not, yo, shout out to Steven Al. Yo, my guy Al, yeah, Steve right here. No. I didn't tell him about Mentuition.
And you could see it. I don't know if we cut it on live or if the camera was off at that point. The second yacht party had a lot more people that knew who he was outside of Mentuition. Like the Mafia was cool. They weren't glazing him or anything. Everybody was cool. Nobody was being weird. On the second yacht, they had a lot more people like, yo, I can do this for you. I can do that for you. I can do this for you. So I saw what Steve meant. Like a lot of people were just like, yo, they see him, they're trying to get on, and then they try to cloud chase him. And me and Steve don't need that. And he had worked with me in the past. And you guys got to understand too, like we're getting paid to shoot. Like some of this stuff is for King. We're getting paid to do it. So that's why he's the focus. That's why, this particular person may be the focus, or we're doing stuff specifically for him. So when Steve was talking about we're making connections, we're rubbing elbows and stuff. Yeah, we're trying to network. We're trying to make more money. We're trying to do all that stuff. So sometimes he's going to be the focal point. Sometimes the live is going to be 100% about him. Sometimes he's going to shout us out. Sometimes he's not, but he's literally like, we're working for him. How doesn't he? He's paying us. Like, how isn't he fuck with us? Like, we're literally with him every single day. And we're either filming for him, doing that stuff, or we're kicking it with him. We're showing him around Brazil, all of that stuff. So like for y'all to say he don't rock with us, we're literally with Don every day. For y'all to say he don't rock with us because he didn't post on Instagram, he's tagging us in a video. Like, it's just a lot of stuff goes behind the scenes that y'all don't see. And we're not going to show everything and try to make this every single little thing Mentuition. Like Steve said, we don't need the clout. We're not trying to be all in the video shouting Mentuition every 2 seconds to try to build our YouTube channel. YouTube is not paying us. We're making money outside of that. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have to say about that stuff. What's let me see.
Shout out to Carter 4 comes in with the $5 cash app.
Spin the check and get it right back.
Anonymously play the Pob sound effect.
But I will tell you this, Pob. How can I put you above Mentuition? Where you been this year?
Hey, man.
So what you liked about what Mentuition did?
I'll tell you. And with the same thing I told them, they're moving around at a high rate. Even though they may not have the views, their name ring bells in the space.
Hey man, shout out to Banks, man. Banks has one of the most goated. Who would have thought Banks would have given us a fucking banger? All right, hold on, guys. Quick segue. We have to show the big booty girl that King got her number in 4K real quick, because we're having all this negativity. We need some positivity, chat. Hold on, here we go. Let's show it real quick so you guys can see it in its entirety. Can we go full screen, Al? Real quick.
Yeah.
Full screen. This is the raw footage. Hold on. Here we go. Where's my sound? I have no sound.
She might be on the yacht. That's what I was thinking.
Here we go.
I seen her standing. Yeah, we'll just wait. Yeah, that's.
Where is it at? Here it is. Damn, it's still not actually 4K because I didn't download it. But damn it, it's 1080.
What's up?
I'm sorry.
You still don't speak English? No English?
Guys, look how shaky my camera is.
What's up? Okay.
For all of you who think this shit's fake and King 6'8" just somehow restage it, this is me walking to the shit and then he just waves her over. And shout out to our editor because he made this shit look not as shaky. I was shaking like a motherfucker with this camera right here. This is a big camera.
But you're carrying a bunch of shit.
Yeah. And it's just a weird angle. She had a big old booty. I wanted her on the yacht so bad.
Yacht? Huh?
He's like, yacht?
Tonight?
You come yacht with me? Shake ass?
Huh? Tonight?
Okay. King doesn't. He's just like
King.
King. Leticia, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Hold on.
That bitch was cold.
You come with us on boat?
He should have put that in the clip.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. My boat is Ocean Pride.
Okay.
You come with us? Is it Frozen?
Nah. I'm watching.
Oh, you watch? I'm watching. You bring big booty to boat with us, please? Come to boat.
You get knocked down, doggy style?
Doggy style? Now, chat, watch the walk away.
Look. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
This nigga's walk right in front of me, bro. Niggas talking
all right. Message. Your message.
Okay, bye-bye.
She was cold, man. That was a big old bunda. When they say Brazilian bunda, chat, that's it right there. Like that's the one.
Your message.
One more time, just for nostalgic purposes. Man, let's just freeze frame that right there, bro. Like, god damn, man.
She bad. I love them curly hair Latin and Spanish women. Yeah, man. That's my kryptonite. I was literally with one earlier. I know me and Steve don't get girls, but I was with a little curly hair.
She was fire.
Curly fries.
Oh.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry guys. We just had to it's a lot of negativity, so we had to just switch it up a little bit. But anyway, that's the 4K. Actually, it's not really 4K because I don't feel like downloading it. But that's the shorty. She bad, man. Look at her skin. Beautiful. Usually girls down here be having tattoos.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy she didn't have one. The girl, there was a girl I was with that had like a lion on her back. That shit was actually sexy though.
Yeah. Some of the girls it'd be sexy, but it just to me it's just kind of trashy when you have all them tattoos. But yeah, all right, back to the haters.
Back to the mafia because we got a cash app from our guy.
Oh shit, we got a cash app from our guy. Shout out to Clay God coming through with the $5 cash app.
Spin the check and get it right back.
Yeah, ho.
Spin the check and get it right back. Spin the check and get it right back. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. I gotta get my spin that shit. Short this shit too. But yeah, man, thank you, Clay. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the support. So yeah, man, those of you again who felt like we could have been in it more, that's a valid opinion and critique, and we'll make sure next time, man, fuck it, I'll just give it to a girl, and if she breaks the camera, she breaks the camera. I'll pass the camera to Al. We were trying. The deal was, hey Don, hey King, come on our yacht. We're gonna have a good time, whatever. Don, you come to, I'm gonna give you this content, right? It was just a collaborative, it was a collaboration. We're gonna produce it. Me and Al will be there. It's gonna be baddies. You know what I mean? It was, you know, and then I'm really happy our subscribers and some of the mafia was there. They really got to enjoy it. We chopping it up with them. So we had a lot to attend to, chat. It's you guys watching. It's the guys that came on the yacht that we're cool with, that are part of our, you know what I mean? So there was just a lot of moving. Then it's King. I don't want the camera on me. Don, I want the camera on me. I want a mic. Can I have a mic? This mic doesn't work. The mic broke. There's a bunch of shit going on. Can you put this back over here? Hey, Al, the boat's rocking. Can you take this camera and put it in the back? It's just like 1,000 things, bro. I'm literally a cameraman,
food,
mentuition,
food. King's girl was like she ain't eat all day.
Yeah.
The other girls got sick, like from seasickness and shit.
And then when we start the thing, I was like, can we crack the alcohol right now? Because she want to drink. Everybody just has whatever they want. Like I'm dealing with I'm literally basically managing it. Like me and Al are managing everything. You know what I mean? Like and then it still have to be entertaining. So it's just a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed the live, if for what it was worth. Okay.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a huge success. Let me see one thing.
Yeah. Oh shit, we got another one. We got another Cash App shout out to our
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar.
Shout out to Kevin coming through with the $20
with a banger
for the content.
Oh God!
Check and get it right back.
Thank you, Kev B. Thank you, man. And yeah, guys, this content is for the content. I know we may not always be in the content, but it's for the content. We're bringing you guys something different. A lot of people have. Shout out to Check in Effect. Check in Effect was in the chat, man.
Check in Effect.
Yeah, he pulled up. Flyboy pulled up.
Checkmate.
Yeah, Flyboy was in the chat. Rami Travels wasn't in our chat on one of the lives. He was in King's chat. But shout out to Rami Travels. I mean, we have people that are bigger names in the space that don't have to come in and say, man, salute you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Sending us super chats. So I thought that I thought it was dope. I thought the live was dope. It sets the bar. And I know what people are going to say. That's why I said that shit to Pop before he left. I said, Pop, I know what's going to happen. Because that's what Pop's setting up. It's you saying you intuition, but you ain't. What's going to happen, Chad, is they're going to try to say, since we weren't in it the whole time or whatever it was, somehow, there's another one somewhere, somehow this doesn't count towards the mentuition. This isn't your content. You were just cameramen for King and Don. And I know what they're trying to gear up for. It's not going to work though, because like I said, I got you. Yeah, is there another one? Yeah, try this. I'll put that one on charge. Let me see. I'll put this on charge. But yeah, so thank you, Kev. And yeah, guys. I mean, people have their opinion, and that's cool. There was a little bit of hatred, but we can't really bring up the live because Pop took it down. There definitely was some hate, but it is what it is. I don't hate Pop. I don't really care, but we had to just, we wanted to address it with him. All right, chat. So let's do a quick review of the live and then the other live we did too, just to kind of go over a little bit more. We talked about it. And then we have a few other things going on in the space that we got to touch on before we end this show. Cause yeah, there's a lot going on. But let's show the live real quick. We'll kind of run through it very quickly. It doesn't have to be. We already kind of reviewed it a little bit on the last one.
Shout out to the mods too, taking care of these people spamming the chat. We'll do it. I set it for 20 minutes, so we should be good.
20 minutes?
Yeah, sub only.
Okay. Yeah, chat. So, you know what I mean? Let me turn this down because they'll try to get us with more copyrights. Thought I had a light on this.
I was gonna say I thought that was me with the camera at the time.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot that you even did this. Oh yeah. Because we were. Oh, that's another thing. We were live chat before King and Don went, or before King 6'8" went live.
Yeah.
So we basically didn't go live to King's channel until after the fireworks. So everything was
on
before
our
that
channel.
was just Al and me, or Al, just going around with the camera exclusively. I don't know what Al was doing. I don't even remember this part of it. You know what I mean? Like Al was just
Al
having
doesn't
fun.
know what Al was doing.
Yeah. So King is not the star of the show here. This is, you know what I mean? That's why I'm confused. Like people were like, y'all weren't. What are y'all talking about? Al had the camera for an hour. This is 53 minutes in.
I mean,
and King's not even. I mean, we put it on King, but King wasn't the focus until there's a. You'll know when this is when they became the focus, right? At an hour and about right here, about an hour and a half in. Now we've included Don and King in part of the live as the somewhat co-stars, but the first hour and 20 minutes was just me and Al just fucking going around fucking with the bitches and having fun. Right? So I don't know what y'all are talking. Like I said, like I don't understand. There's me. So now
we're just all working.
Yeah, we having fun.
Like a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, like a pleasure. You know what I mean? This is something. This is one of my good friends out here, man. She real cool. We've been friends, but now she with my boy King enjoying it.
That boat was rocky, man.
What's that go slow?
Over there, what?
What's that go slow? Yachi, Ellie? What's that go slow? Oh, so she said she like King. She said she like. How do I say it? What's that go slow? King said he like her too.
Yeah, man. Where I was here, man.
Brazil say it to my face, man. You know what I mean?
I was tired.
I mean, Steve working like crazy.
But yeah, I mean, man, fuck the haters, man. Niggas want to just say, y'all just be picking anything.
Niggas literally be saying anything, bro.
This is where apparently Al got told to. When I guess they're saying there's no part. I don't even think Al was in this shot. Al was just you. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. There were certain parts. Al was probably talking to a girl. I don't even know if I was on the front of the boat right here. You might have been.
I think I was.
Yeah.
I think I got hoed at that point.
Yeah, somehow Al got hoed, which he's.
But
not even in the shot.
there's no evidence of it.
Guys, I'm looking at the the bottom here where it shows like the little quick thing at the bottom. Al's not ever in the shot to be told to be out the shot.
But I'm not Mentuition. I wasn't even like I got hoed off the boat or something.
Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm back here.
There you go. Yeah. But I saw you. You were sharking. You were.
Bro, I was talking to girls. I was making sure the people that paid money to be on the boat had a good time. I was making sure everybody was cool. There was a couple, like I said, one of the girls got seasick. I was making sure she was good. Another girl was saying she was fasting all day, so she was about to pass out if there wasn't any food. The chef was cooking, so made sure she got some hors d'oeuvres, all that shit. And then on this party, I think this was the one they were talking about where they said it was 30 people watching, and it's like this was the one that wasn't our party. It's
not our party.
This was the other one. So the main one, and the party got fucked up. Remember the stream got fucked up.
Yeah,
because we put it up on StreamYard, and then we tried to go live on the boat. It got fucked up, and then everybody's like, "Oh, we're waiting for it to start," and then everybody had to switch over to the other stream. So, we had even more people viewing.
Yeah, so I mean, Al's in this.
I'm pretty much in this whole thing.
A lot.
And then, well, I'm pretty much in half of it, and then afterwards, shout out to Steve, man. This is the stuff you don't see. So. Steve's live from all three of our channels right now, King's, Don's, and ours. And then Steve switches to a second camera, gives me the second camera, has our live switch over to that second camera, and then keeps the other two lives on that channel. Yeah. So I was downstairs getting all the action. So I think Steve was the one that told me to go downstairs or whatever. That you guys might have heard that. But he was just saying, go film some of the stuff that was downstairs. He ain't saying no mean way or nothing. But he's like, oh, go get the stuff downstairs because it's lit and we don't want copyright on King's channel. King didn't want the copyright. So I'm down. This is me recording all this stuff, interacting with the girls. I was live risen. I got chicks' numbers on camera. I don't know what more y'all want to see. Like this shit was like, I don't know what else there's to do, to show.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
And like I said before, the critics are in everybody's chat. The critics are in King's chat telling him not to collab with Don Banks. The critics are in Don Banks' chat saying this and that. Like, there's always going to be chat niggas. There's always going to be chat niggas. You can't listen to them. I'm literally on camera, rizzing these chicks up, getting their numbers, all that stuff. You see me on camera getting numbers, all that shit. I was trolling King on his. I was like, yo, we were talking about this one chick was bad. I went and got her number, and then I started singing, stop, wait a minute. I did that to King because that's what he does with all his shorts. He started cracking up. Don was cracking up. It was a good ass time, man. It was a good ass time. And like I said, nobody hoed us. Nobody told us to get out of our boat. We didn't have to call over security pop to turn the boat around and make King walk the plank. None of that shit happened. Me and Steve are in this. Me and Steve are in the other one. So, shout out to everybody that watched this shit in full, saw everything.
Yeah, so I don't know what y'all are talking about. I mean, I get it. Maybe some of y'all felt like we should have been here.
Better's infinite though.
They thought, I guess me and you should have been talking to the hoes with these niggas. Like, I don't know, but we were, but I guess I don't know.
So in that, pause it real quick.
There's Al right
so
there.
I am right there, right? So where am I supposed to just go and be? Am I supposed to go in between the two girls and mess up the vibes? Like, bro, I don't have to be on camera every 2 seconds for me to be doing like that's what I'm saying. And there were a lot of people like that kept trying to be on camera. That's not what we need to do.
There was this one dude.
Dude kept trying to be in the camera shot, not doing nothing.
What's up?
Yeah,
hey,
like
bro, I don't want to do all that, bro.
That's not what we need to do, man. That's not what we need to do.
So this is a silent review.
So how did y'all get Cam Scatabo?
Cam Scatabo. Yo, you know what
that nigga do look like? Yeah, he do look like Cam Scatabo. That white dude. That's hilarious.
Man, that's funny. Cam Scatabo. Had this nigga right here.
Shout out to Black Sparrow. He said he gave you your props. You made him a believer. That's King 6'8" soundbite co-signer Al Riz game. Yeah, I was challenged. And a lot of this is entertainment too, right? So you got to have like iShowSpeed does it. He sometimes he trolls his brother why are you doing this or that? Makes him look bad. Then the camera, the chat says L Jamal or whatever. They weren't doing that necessarily, but like I was being the protagonist. I was trolling King. I'm like, yo, I bet you I could. I'm like, do you even know how to riz girls, King? Like I'm just trolling them. Because that's entertainment. That's what they want to see. And like I said, back-to-back yacht parties. The second one wasn't ours, but we showed y'all, we filmed it, we did it, we showed y'all how lit it was. I got numbers on camera. I'm showing you the dancing. I'm showing you the music. Showing you how lit we are. Then the next day we went to this little brunch spot, pulled up with them again, all that shit. Like, I don't know what else y'all want to see.
Yeah, hey man, I felt like I said, we it's like beating a dead horse at this point, chat. But again, just in concluding all of it, I hope y'all enjoyed the lives. I hope y'all, I hope this again sets the bar high for the start of this year, and I hope the travel space ascends and we keep, doing new things, man.
Yeah, this is the bar. So all of y'all yacht party planner experts in Brazil or wherever you want to do a yacht party, this is the bar. And I want to see everybody that's talking shit. I want to see them do better. I want to see them beat that. But Carter 4, shout out to him. He said we're solidified in the top 5 YouTubers from last year. I told him top 2, not 2. We're number 1 last year, and we're gonna be number 1 this year. So shout out to all y'all rocking with us. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the channel, whether it's a comment, a like, a super chat, anytime a Cash App, any way of support. Like I said, Calais made us a logo the other day. We didn't even ask him to do it. Shout out to him, bro. Made us 2 logos. There's people in the Mafia chat giving each other game, helping each other out. Just however you supporting the cause, man, we appreciate it, and we're gonna continue to rock with it. And we're not gonna beat a dead horse.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, that'll conclude that part of this segment of the show. I'm over it. I'm ready for the next yacht party. And you know what I'm saying? Go back, share it, tell people about it. Don Banks is dropping his video tomorrow.
Make sure y'all like it,
so
leave a comment.
Yeah. And shout us out in the comments and say, yo, Mentuition did their thing. You know what I mean? We need y'all to support it too. Like Mentuition did that. Wow, shout out to Stephen Al, right? Yeah, go in the chat and spam his chat in his comments too. Like, yeah, shout out to Mentuition, King, Don. This was dope. Whatever. Like, do what y'all got to do, man, and get it up there, man. But
we got a good relationship with Don. Yeah, he's a good dude. Super cool. Like I said, there's a lot of goofy YouTubers. We talked about some of them earlier. It's several that are goofy. You meet them, they act one way, and then you know they're talking shit behind your back, or they're just hating on you. Don's not like that. Shout out to him. Shout out to just all those people, like I said, that really rock with us.
100%. All right. Did you want to go over the other shit going on in the space? I'm getting tired, but we can.
We can save it. We'll do another show
like tomorrow or Friday. Yeah.
We'll do another show tomorrow.
So yeah,
there's a lot going on. Actual like real news going on. So we'll tackle that. We'll talk about Venezuela. We'll talk about all that stuff. We're gonna get back to doing our shows. We're working on shout out to Show Nuff. Once again, super dope mod as well. But he's been challenging us to get more on the vlog tip, and we hear it. We hear there's others in the Mafia group chat that just want the best for us. They want us to be better. Shout out to all of y'all. So we hear y'all. We will be working on more vlogs. We have a lot of footage that needs to be edited. We're going to be working on that stuff. And I've already started on Cuba. We're going to put Cuba on the back burner for a second, knock out this yacht party and the Mentuition meetup vlog. We'll do that first, and then we'll go back to all the other stuff. And we have some new Brazil content that we're going to throw in the vlog as well. So we appreciate all of y'all.
Absolutely. But yeah, guys. So with that being said, I think we'll probably just wind down. My last final thoughts, guys, again, is just Mentuition. We're going to keep trying to do different things, bring different people into the travel space, and give you guys dope ass live streams, dope ass content. And it doesn't stop with King 68. We're gonna bring other people down here. We're gonna try to do bigger things. We did a really dope collaboration with Flyboy. I'm super proud of that Flyboy collab. I just thought that was really cool, and like
that shit was lit, bro.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was one of my favorite collabs that I've done, just because, bro, we really showed them what Cali was like. Like, you want to see what Cali's like. Just a really dope part of Colombia. Yeah. So many beautiful women, bro. Flyboy was raising them up. I was raising them up. Steve was raising them up. Kobe was raising them up. Our guy Ellis Durrell raising them up. Steve and Ellis are at the ball risen together. It was super dope. I thought that really encompassed that whole music festival. We showed so much. Yeah, shout out to Show Nuff. He said, respect, bro. I appreciate y'all not taking my shit as hate. Got love for y'all. Man, we got love for you right back. You one of our biggest supporters on the channel, man, and it's not hate. And we know that we got to be better, and we will be better. And we appreciate you as a mod. We appreciate you always participating in the group chat. And just thank you to like everybody in the Mafia, bro. Like, y'all have our backs every time. Y'all want the best for us. It's cool to have a group of people that genuinely want the best for us. And we may not say thank you enough, but we really do appreciate all of y'all that do it. And like I said, we don't take that any type of way. We appreciate you being transparent, and we appreciate you holding us accountable, because a lot of people could just, we met them. You got the people saying I'm not Steve behind Steve's back, that that for no reason trying to. Like I said, you're not Steve. You're right.
I'm not Steve.
You're not Steve. You're far from Steve. But yeah, man, we appreciate that. We appreciate you, and we hear you. We hear you loud and clear. We're gonna work on all that stuff and get some vlogs up. And we appreciate it, man.
Look at Flyboy. Yo, I don't think she turned around. He kept doing this thing where he was trying to get girls to shake his hand.
Right.
He had a fat ass.
He got some really dope content from all of that.
He did.
And like I said, the girls that Flyboy pulled, man, they were bad. The girls that I pulled were bad. The girls that Steve pulled were bad. The girls that Kobe pulled were bad. We're doing this all on live stream. Ellis Durrell, Backpack Val, shout out to him. Sunday Night Smoke was there. It was a dope opportunity for us, another opportunity for us to all get together, show you that we can travel overseas as Black people. It doesn't got to be all this crash out bullshit. It doesn't got to be fighting all that shit, PDF. Like, we're going overseas, we're showing y'all how it's done.
Yeah, man, I really enjoyed this Cali trip. I got to go back and watch this because I was filming it, and I just, this is one of the, and shout out to Flyboy for being very easy to work with. A lot of YouTubers and influencers are not easy to work with. So when we put on these productions, it's always nice to have someone who is like understanding that the live may cut out, or we need to change batteries or whatever it is. And the quality looks great. This is live quality. So this is this is dope, man. It looks almost like 4K footage. So I'm proud of what we've done with Mentuition, and I think we're gonna do more. And it's just the beginning, chat. I think, you know what I mean. I have a vision, and we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep rocking.
Shout out to CJ sending in a $2 super chat. He says, "Showing up his street team." Damn.
Oh, showing up his street team.
Damn.
Oh,
say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so.
Shout out to Keith.
Oh my God! Did you see what Keith did?
What I'll say is, me personally, this is International's personal opinion. The reason I have more respect for Keith than I do the other two is because Keith was never our friend. We were never like on a cool side with Keith. And yes, he came at us, but like Keith is somebody that never knew us. He never met us. The other two like met us in person, were cosplaying as they were cool, and then they were taking shots behind our back. So I have no problem with Keith. It doesn't need, like, the mafia needs to understand it. It doesn't need to be everybody go over when Keith goes live, spam his chat about how dope our yacht party was in comparison to his. Like, it doesn't have to be that. And that's the stuff, like, y'all say that y'all don't want us to beef. Y'all want us to get back to not beefing and not doing stuff. But that's the stuff that's gonna cause us, like, to have tension and friction and stuff when we keep throwing shots at them. We're not even really comparing ourselves to that party. What we're saying is Mentuition is throwing the best parties in the space. We're not comparing apples. Like, we're not saying it to this party. We're talking our shit for ourselves because we're proud of our party, but it doesn't have to put down somebody else's hard work. So I'll say that as far as that side. But the only people that we really got smoke with are the people that keep taking shots, subtle little jabs at us, at our hard work, trying to put us down, and then putting the shit behind private or members only, or deleting the whole video as it is. You know, they make up lies, they hate on us, and then they put that shit behind private, and I think that's Coney.
Yeah, man. So yeah, guys.
Calais wanted to come up real quick, so I dropped the link for him.
Yeah. We'll have Calais come up, and then we'll wind down. Shout out to Black Sparrow. He came through with another $10, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. He said, all I gotta say in closing is the way Steve fell and was able to hold the camera was still legendary. Hey,
yeah, man. That was goated. He was bro, somebody else in the comments on King's page posted that. And then I saw you, Black Sparrow, going over there and posting, bigging us up. Like, that stuff helps out a lot. When y'all go over to these people's channel. Firstly, by leaving a comment, it helps push them through the algorithm. But then you're also helping to spread awareness about Mentuition. But shout out to Steve, man. A big wave hit. Steve's filming. He's not looking at the boat. It ends up, stumbling and falling. But you couldn't even tell because he still kept King in frame. The camera didn't shake. It was so dope how he was able to do that. So shout out to Steve, man. MVP, bro. Doing, like I said, just every single night, out working all night, all day, trying to make sure that this that King has like such a dope time here in Brazil. And us bringing him here is like, we're hoping to change the game. We're hoping that we can bridge the gap between, like I said, eliminate all these goofies in the black, quote unquote, black travel space that are doing all this crash out content and giving black people a bad name, and then insert the people that are doing good things in the space, like a King 6'8", I Show Speed going to Africa. We want to see more of that, and we want to bridge the gap. So that was our whole entire goal, and I think we did that.
Absolutely. Calais, if you want to come up, we still got a little bit of time. We're about to wind down the show. We dropped the link, I believe, for you. So Calais, we'd appreciate it if you do come up now, and I want to hear what you got to say, brother. Calais is our guy, so we definitely want to give you a moment. But in the meantime, Calais, we'll go ahead and maybe go over our housekeeping.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if Calais shows up. Maybe he has something come up. So yeah, guys, in conclusion, man, appreciate y'all. Keep rocking out with the channel. And we got some more lives to come. We'll be in Brazil for a nice little amount of time longer. So we're going to try to give you guys some more lives with King, with Don, with me and Al, of course. We'll give you a little bit of everything. And keep supporting, guys. Hit that Cash App. Where is it? This way? Yeah, hit the Cash App, guys. You can do $sign Mentuition or scan the QR code. And that will certainly help out a lot. You guys can also send Cash Apps after the show is over, okay? We appreciate Cash Apps at any time of the day, even when you're, right, even when me and Al are asleep, if you're awake. Hey, man, let me hit the Cash App. I like the show. The show is dope. So we appreciate y'all. It keeps us going, man. A travel over, how much higher are the prices these days at Club Dolce Vita? I haven't been to Dolce Vita yet. The 4x4 stays the same. They don't change the prices. Dolce Vita, I haven't even thought to step foot in there. I don't like the way they run that establishment here in Brazil.
Yeah.
I might check it out before I leave one time, but I am not going to be going to Dolce Vita more than once.
Right. I don't rock with Dolce.
Keep it above. All right, let's go over to housekeeping real quick, guys. Make sure you guys check out our Patreon. That is patreon.com/Mentuition. Make sure you guys check it out. It is free to join our Patreon, and we have some freebies, some censored travel guides on there you guys can check out. If you want to check out our uncensored travel guides, hit the Become a Member button. We have 3 tiers. Our first tier is our general admission tier. You get access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive Patreon uncensored content, exclusive Discord content, access to videos before they hit YouTube, access to our WhatsApp group, exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, and special Discord access. Next up, we have our VIP tier. You get access to all of our Not Safe for YouTube content, priority chats on YouTube, access to members-only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off the consultations, 10% off the merch, and even more special Discord access. And last, but certainly not least, guys, you guys can join our All Access Pass membership.
Spin the check and get it right back.
You get 1 free consultation per month, up to 60 minutes, 25% off for additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 20,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, access to the Mentuition Mafia WhatsApp group, free exclusive member-only meetups nationally and internationally, VIP access and discounts on our merch, yacht parties, and other events. And guys, don't forget to join the Discord. The Discord link is in the description below, or you can go to mentuitiondiscord.net. Check out our Facebook group. It has over 700 members. Facebook group is free. If you guys, all the other tiers I'm explaining are too expensive, join our YouTube membership. It's only $3.99, and it helps things run on the back end here. That $4 really helps. And we add a lot of our live streams and special IRL streams and special content to our YouTube membership, and that's called the Mentuition Mafia. Also, guys, check out our website, mentuitionnetwork.com. You can purchase your Carnival yacht parties now. Tickets now. If you guys enjoyed the yacht party for NYE, we're throwing 2 Carnival yacht parties, one on the 14th, one on the 21st. And we'd love to see you guys there. Again, at the support levels there, we will rock out with you guys on Carnival. So make sure you guys purchase those tickets. Shout out to the people that have already bought their tickets. We appreciate you. But make sure you guys check out the website and purchase those tickets ASAP. Calais, I don't know, something's going on with
he
your
said
mic.
StreamYard acting funny. He'll catch us on the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get you up on the panel next time.
All right, Calais.
Young Dashiki said, "What's 4x4 you speak of? I've never heard of it."
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. But
I'm too busy getting hoed.
right. Yeah, 4x4 is the same price. Okay. And we don't know how much the hose. We ain't gonna talk prices with the hose right now. But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Class is dismissed. Al, any final thoughts?
Yeah, pretty please do not kiss these hoes in the mouth.
Is that it? Just don't kiss them.
Don't kiss them in the mouth.
Don't eat hookah box.
Don't eat hookah box.
Don't eat
kiss
the
them
box,
in the
chat.
mouth.
Do not.
At least while I'm there, I want to get a few hawkers in.
Do not go down on these hoes. Please.
Don't eat no ass.
Don't eat ass.
Yeah.
Ass eating.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
All right. That's
all
pretty
right,
much
guys.
it.
We appreciate y'all, man. We'll catch y'all probably tomorrow. And until next time, guys. Adios.